after they allowed 21 three-point makes by Memphis through the first three quarters. Mercifully, only 12 minutes would remain in this one.
To his left from Morant. Ja's got it. Behind him to Kennard, looking for 30. It is up, and it's good. He should only shoot threes with his eyes closed the rest of the way. Maybe a blindfold, or I don't care what it is. Conchar on the inbound. Swings it underneath, and nobody was there. Usman Gruba got there late. Cutting to the basket was David Rodney, and he jammed.
On the Rockets Radio Network.
Hey, it's Coach Silas.
Here come the Rockets.
This is Jabari Smith.
Reverse layup and one.
This is Alperen Şengün.
Beautiful move.
Jay Sean Tate.
Hey, it's Torrey Eason.
It's good.
This is Boba.
This is Kevin Porter Jr.
Hey, it's Jalen Green.
Rockets Radio. Houston Rockets basketball is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Rockets Radio. And by AT&T 5G, the fast, reliable, and secure 5G network. Rockets Radio.
Launch control, this is Houston.
Red Nation. Get ready for liftoff.
And the crowd is on their feet.
We go for launch.
Here come the Rockets.
Now, the voices of your Houston Rockets. Matt Thomas and Adam Clanton.
What's up, Rockets fans? Back at it here on Rockets Central. Before we get started, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves all along the Houston Rockets radio network.
KBB Houston, an iHeart radio station. This is Sports Talk 790, your home for Houston Rockets basketball.
Adam Clanton coming to you live from our palatial iHeart Houston studios in the heart of the Galleria, home of the flagship for your Rockets, Sports Talk 790. On the call tonight in Cleveland, my esteemed colleague at 790, a proud University of Houston Cougar. His name is Matt Thomas. Hey, Matt, how are you?
Were you like making it a trivia contest? Who is talking to you in Cleveland? Is that what you're doing?
No, I was
in between that?
I was just giving a little bit of I was paying my last respects to your college basketball team.
Yeah, that's fine. Go Longhorns.
You don't mean that. You do not mean that.
That's probably true.
Boy, the other night, you know, the only
Let's
thing.
do the highlights on that one, by the way. Oh my.
Well,
goodness.
let's put it this way: the second half highlights were one long stretch, and there weren't very many of them, and several of them starred Luke Kennard.
Fan, you loved every bit of it, right?
Yeah, he was in 3 of them.
Yeah.
I think maybe the worst part about that game is, well, there's a couple things, and I was talking to our producer Josh C about this. You know, they had played the same team very well, very competitively 2 nights prior in that same building, so that hurts. And then they gave up 151 points, and that's not even the most points they've given up this year. So defensively, the Rockets have some issues just season long, but we already knew that.
Yeah, they are second to last in points allowed in the NBA, averaging 118.7 giving up. They're going against a team that's just the opposite. The Cleveland Cavaliers, AC, give up 106.7. That is number 1 in the association. Now, granted, the Cavaliers don't score as much as everybody else. They're coming at 112.2. But as I say these things, Donovan Mitchell can go off for 35 points, or in the case against Chicago, 71 if he has to. So, needless to say, this is a Cleveland team that is amped. It's a team that needs one victory to claim a playoff berth, and it's a city that is ready with all the other teams in town to really make a deep playoff run. The top two teams in the East are kind of separating themselves, but I think, frankly, Philadelphia wants in that conversation, and Cleveland does as well. And they did that by going to Brooklyn and winning 2 straight games there. In fact, they have done a really good job of not only winning double-digit games and blowing out opponents, they've also held 22 opponents this year to less than 100 points. So not to be a doomsdayer on this one, but the Rockets can't make mistakes, can't turn the ball over like they did in the first game against Cleveland when they turned it over 22 times. And they've got to do a better job of protecting the perimeter, because this is a basketball team that they saw against Memphis on Friday, who was launching them all over the place. And I'm deathly afraid. I don't want guys like Karis LeVert or Jetty Osman or Donovan Mitchell to start feeling like he can knock it home. And Darius Garland's a guy that's shooting 41% from 3. So there's no easy out among the guys to get regular rotation time with the Cavaliers. As we get to our Toyota Keys to Victory, presented to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
Well, you mentioned some of the other games, or some of the other names, I should say, on the roster. But my number one key is to pick your poison. Is it Mitchell? Is it Mobley? Is it Allen? They can't go off all of them, or can they? Because if you let all 3 of those guys get their games where they want to be in this one, it's going to be an ugly night. And Donovan Mitchell is obviously at the top of that list. Number 2, kind of going back to what we were talking about, take what they give you. The Cavs, the best defensive team in the NBA. So any easy buckets they can either get or create for themselves, the Rockets will have to take advantage. Don't turn the ball over to this team. You know it. I'm going to just keep saying it until the end of the year. There's not many games left. The Rockets are going to get any sort of victories the rest of the way. In the handful of games they have left, they cannot give the other team extra possessions.
Yeah, great example of that. That's that matchup on January the 26th inside the Toyota Center. Rockets turned it over 22 times. It turned into 40 Cleveland points. Cavaliers and the Rockets next here from the land. Downtown Cleveland. NBA basketball on a Sunday night is next. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Rockets fans, customize your Houston Rockets experience this season with the all-new Rockets Flex Plan. Packages start at 5 games for just $55. You pick the seats, you pick your games. The more games you pick, the more rewards you unlock, including team shop savings, food and beverage credits, and exclusive membership events. It's time to flex your fandom with a Rockets Flex Plan. Purchase today at Rockets.com. Rockets.
DirecTV, Stream, and Fubo TV. Hey, Clutch City, Credit Karma Money Save is here to elevate your savings to slam dunk heights. Their 3.75 annual percentage yield is so high, it will feel like a towering skyhook from the baseline for your money. So what are you waiting for? Go to creditkarma.com/savings to open an account for free today and start earning like a baller with Credit Karma, proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Balance must be at least 1 cent to earn APY. Banking service is provided by MBB Bank Inc. Member FDIC. Maximum balance and transfer limits apply. A maximum of 6 withdrawals per monthly savings statement cycle may apply.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Tonight, from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, it's time for NBA basketball featuring your Houston Rockets against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Good evening, everyone. I'm Matt Thomas. Our on-site engineer, Stacy Knox. Statistician is John Nelson. And our producer back at our flagship, Sports Talk 790, is Josh C. Time now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Houston Rockets, who come in with a record of 18 wins, 56 losses. They are 6-30 on the road, 5-8 in the month of March. And they have got the flames a-going here inside this arena. All right, starting five. Kevin Porter Jr., 6'6", fourth-year player out of USC. The former Cavalier makes his first appearance as a Rocket in this building since being traded. The off guard is Jalen Green at 6'6" in his second season out of Fresno, California. The small forward is KJ Martin in his third year out of the IMG Academy at 6'7". The power forward is Jabari Smith Jr., 6'11", rookie out of Auburn. And the center in his second year at 6'11" out of Turkey, it's Alperen Şengün. So again for your Rockets, it's Porter, Green, Martin, Smith, and Şengün. Their head coach is Stephen Salas with a mark of 55 and 143 in his third season. They have lost, the Rockets have, 4 consecutive games. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers have won 3 straight. They're 47-28 on the year, 29-8 at home, 8-3 in the month of March. And again, a victory tonight over the Rockets would secure them a spot in the Eastern Conference playoffs. The starting five for them will feature Darius Garland, 6'1", in his fifth year out of Vanderbilt. Joining that backcourt by Donovan Mitchell, who missed the last game against the Rockets with left groin soreness. Donovan is 6'3" in his sixth year out of Louisville. The small forward is Isaac Okoro, Auburn product, fourth year at 6'5". The power forward is Evan Mobley, 7-footer out of USC in his second year. He was selected third in the NBA draft. The Rockets went with Jalen Green with number 2. And the center spot is Jared Allen, 6'11", in his fifth year out of Texas. So again, the Cavaliers will go with Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Mobley, and Allen. They are coached by J.B. Bickerstaff in his seventh year at 203 and 253 in his mark. Former short-term and interim coach of the Rockets, 118 and 122 in his fourth year in Cleveland. The officials tonight, as assigned by the National Basketball Association, our crew chief is Scott Foster. Dedrick Taylor and Fennessy Ransom will be his assistants. Again, it's Foster, Taylor, and Ransom. The Memorial Hermann injury report is
Your Cavaliers are led by head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
That's your Huntington Cavaliers starting lineup from Ahmad Crump down on the floor. All right, Jim, let's put it all together and talk about how the Cavaliers not only get a win tonight, but clinch an Eastern Conference playoff spot with our Rocket Mortgage Built for Success, presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the personalized game plan on home loans, Rocket can.
Tim, they're going to be able to get any shot they want. This team has given up 48% from the field, and they're allowing 100, almost 119 points a game. But the denominator is you cannot allow them to get into their style of play. They want to run it up and down the floor. If we play Cavs basketball, we should walk away with this one.
There you go. That's our Rocket.
Donovan Mitchell, he was hot in warm-ups. Watch him early. Talk to him early. Listen early.
And if he stays hot, by the way, he's 35 points away from 10,000 in his career.
Wow.
That's getting to 10K pretty quick.
Yes, it is. 5 years, right? 5 years playing?
Yep. So if Donovan gets to 35 tonight, 10,000 career points. So that's our Rocket Mortgage Built for Success, presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the personalized game plan on home loans, Rocket can. 3 officials working tonight's ball game here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. They are Scott Foster. He's the crew chief in his 29th year in the NBA. Veteran official, 226 playoff games, including 23 NBA finals. 2 other officials with Scott Foster tonight are Dedrick Taylor in his 9th year in the league, and Fennessy Ransom as he is in his 5th year officiating NBA basketball. Cavs take the floor in their wine uniforms, wine shirts, wine shorts, gold letters and numbers with the wine and gold C on the side of the wine shorts. Houston in their whites, bright white shirts, bright white shorts with the red letters and numbers with a hint of yellow trim. It'll be Jared Allen jumping against Jabari Smith. Cavs will be going left to right here in the first half of play. Cavs will head towards their own bench down to our right. Houston will go right to left. Scott Foster ready to put the ball in the air. Dramatic pause. He does, and Allen controls the tip.
And they both jumped the ball early. Wow.
So here
That's
we go.
a veteran official now.
We're underway as the Cavaliers in game number 76. Allen down low, got the feet from Mobley and stuffed it home.
That's right. The old traditional high-low.
The Cavaliers with the first 2 points of the ball game as Houston will head to the other end. Rockets heading right to left. They're going towards their own bench. Out front, Kevin Porter Jr., right of the circle. Porter, right of the lane, drives, bank shot, no. Ball loose on the floor. Out of there with it comes Evan Mobley. Mobley right down the middle, right down the lane, up at the left hand and good.
That's right, Tim. Coast to coast. Last 2 games, young Mobley is getting the job done. 21 points, 10 rebounds, shooting 63% from the field.
Cavs have jumped down to a 4-0 lead. Here's Jalen Green. Drops it down in the corner to KJ Martin. Martin on the handoff to Green. Green on the right side. Spitting in front of the lane. Lets it fly and rattled it in.
He's a super athlete. Highly competitive. Tim, he's going to be a superstar in this league.
Of course, he was the second pick in the draft in 2021. That allowed Evan Mobley to slip to third.
Thank you, Houston.
4-2, Cavs up. Garland on the left side. Pump fakes, leans in, put it up and in. There is Garland. So the Cavaliers have had 3 different players score. They're up 6-2 with 10:20 to go. Here's Kevin Porter, feeds it to Sengun, came down the lane, had the ball knocked out of there. Mobley saves it into Donovan Mitchell. Cavs to the other end. Mitchell with a stutter step. Right side, Garland, wide open 3, no, but a whistle and a foul underneath. As away from the basketball, that foul will be called. I think on KJ?
Yeah, I think they got KJ.
Yep.
KJ Martin, another young player, Tim, that's developing. 40-inch vertical, just like his dad.
Actually, Kenyon Martin Jr., but he goes by KJ.
Yep.
Of course, Kenyon Martin, a great star out of UMass. Donovan comes right down the lane, floats it on the rim, but missed it. Rebound grab by Jabari Smith for Houston. Rockets run to the other end, and on the alley-oop, KJ Martin looking like his dad slammed it home.
I tell you what, his dad at University of Cincinnati, one of the greatest players I've ever seen play college. Incredible, Tim.
Here's Garland, top of the key to Allen. Allen on the handoff to Garland. Garland, right of the lane, fires in the left corner to Mobley, out front to Ice. Okoro into the lane, scoops with the right hand. No, but a late whistle. And that'll put Isaac Okoro at the free throw line, shooting 2. Got that one on Alperon Sengun. Big guy, 7 feet tall. And here's Isaac Okoro. It was fun to talk to him in our man-to-man before the ball game. Said his phone, from the moment the buzzer went off, started blowing up down in Brooklyn. What a shot.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, he's heck of a shot. I've never had one. In fact, I almost ran from anyone that they tried to throw me. You know what I'm saying, Tim?
I do.
Champion, those guys that dribble the ball 10, 12 seconds, 3 seconds left on the clock. Here, Jim, now it's yours. I've had a couple of those.
Goro hit them both 8-4. Cavaliers with the lead. Porter on the deal. Sengun into the lane. Ball knocked out of his hands, out of bounds by Jared Allen.
The Sengun's begging. He's begging for a call. 19 years old, Tim. Kid can play.
The Rockets have 9 players on this roster that are 22 years of age or younger.
Yeah.
9.
Babysitting.
Wow. Steven Silas, that's got to be very challenging. Out front, Jabari Smith comes left of the lane, hits the throw. That was Green, and Green had the shot clock go off on.
That's right, and who was on it?
Isaac Okoro.
That's right, all over him.
So the shot clock violation gives the ball to the Cavaliers, and of course, everybody knows about the Cavalier defense. Number 1 in the league in defensive rating, number 1 in the league in opponents' points per game. Here's Mobley on the left side. Cavs up 8-4. Mobley with his back to the basket. Got it out front to Mitchell. Mitchell to the foul line. Stop. Shoots. Perfect. Donovan Mitchell with his first 2. All 5 Cavalier starters have 2 points. 10-4. Cavs up. 8:40 to go first quarter. Left side of the forecourt, Jalen Green. Green fires it out front. Jabari Smith will unload and hit as he falls down.
Yeah, he was a jump shooter in college. And for the way his coach was talking in the pregame press conference, he's going to be a good one.
Garland on the left side. Cavs lead cut to 4, 10-6. Garland, top of the key. Jumper spun out on him. Rebound, Sengun fires it ahead to Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr., top of the key against Donovan Mitchell. Porter got it out front to Sengun. He'll hand it off. 3 ball is up. Good. And a foul. Jalen Green with a chance for a 4-point play.
That's right. He came off there looking to shoot, Tim. He had blinders on. But let me tell you, that's not bad defense. But he's so athletic, he jumped over the defense and was still able to get the shot off.
Jalen Green, 21.9 points per game. That was his 170th 3-ball. As Jim said, he's athletic.
Yeah, he's
good
a
on the
good
free
player.
throw.
He
Yep.
plays. You know, he comes to play. He competes.
6 points early for Jalen Green. He had 6 points total in the first matchup between these clubs. We're tied at 10 with just under 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cavs with the basketball. Mobley on the left side against Smith. Mobley lost it in the corner, and out of there with it come the Rockets. Sengun, right of the lane, down the lane. Oh, nice head and shoulder fake as he got Allen to run by him, and Sengun lays it in. 8 straight by Houston. They're up 12-10. Here's Mitchell. Lob to Allen. Allen in traffic. Put it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Sengun. Allen couldn't convert. Houston to the other end, up by a bucket. Kevin Porter Jr. on the right side. Porter bounces it in the lane to Sengun. Got it out front to Smith. Left corner. Martin's 3. Short. Long rebound. Ricochets to Isaac Okoro. Here come the Cavaliers. Okoro's pass in the middle. Deflected and stolen. Kevin Porter has it. Porter out front. Smith. 3. New. Long rebound. Now deflects back to the baseline, and it went out of bounds off K.J. Martin.
And you can see they like to play fast, Tim. They're quick. They play the passing lanes. They compete.
Cavs with the ball. Under 7 minutes to go first quarter. Cavs looking to extend a 3-game winning streak. They won 5 out of 6 and 8 out of 10. Garland, word of the lane, lobs it into Allen up with a left-handed good.
That's right. Garland's been so good at that the second half of the season, getting his bigs involved.
Garland finds Allen. We've got a tie game. And we've got a foul committed by the Cavaliers. Oh, it's an offensive foul. They got K.J. Martin with the illegal screen. So the offensive foul on Martin. And with 6:39 to go, that'll bring a timeout. 12-12 game. Cavs and Rockets are knotted up at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And we'll take a break on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, like the best-selling Toyota Tacoma, with powerful off-road capabilities and the best resale value in its class. Now through April 4th, you can get low 3.99 APR financing on a new 2023 Tacoma with approved credit for TFS, excludes TRD Pro, and every new Toyota comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance included. Get complete details at buyatoyota.com. Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, welcome to Huntington. Oh, wow.
Hey, hi. I signed up for a checking and savings account online, and the app is great, but I'd still like to be able to go to my local Huntington branch. How does that work?
Actually, you don't have to choose. Just keep using the app, and then anytime you want a face-to-face chat with a banker, you're always welcome at any Huntington branch.
Wow, best of both worlds. Thanks.
You bet. Thanks for banking with Huntington.
Learn more at huntington.com/app. Welcome.
As a parent, all you really want is peace of mind. So if something was disturbing the peace in theirs, trust the hands that specialize in neurological care. Hands like ours at Cleveland Clinic Children's, Northeast Ohio's nationally ranked and locally trusted children's hospital. So when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Every enterprise needs a reliable, high-performing network that can scale as needs change. That's why Everstream is expanding our business-only fiber network in the area. Our Ethernet, dedicated internet access, and dark fiber services deliver capacity up to 100 gigs with class-leading low latency, no-charge bandwidth bursting, and direct peering to the cloud apps you use most. Don't settle for the telecom status quo. Choose a partner that's raising the bar for business connectivity. Visit everstream.net today.
Cavs and Rockets are tied. 6:39 to go first quarter at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones. We're in the show tape perch. Down below, the dynamic duo, senior producer Kurt McLaughlin, along with technical director Marty Allen. You know, SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cavs. It's the easiest way to buy tickets to Cavs games and all live events in Cleveland. SeatGeek, get your seat in a seat. Jim, about 5.5 minutes in, what have you seen?
I've seen a very competitive opponent, and the Cavs have got to stay with it.
Garland bouncing the lane to Mobley. Back out front, Garland. DG for three. Good.
That's right. They fell back in the zone, but the Cavs read the defense.
15-12. Garland's long ball puts the Cavs back up by 3. Here's Porter. Right of the lane. Got it. Tried to get it down low to Sengun. Ball deflected. Out of there with it comes Garland. Garland to the forecourt. Gave it to Ice. Pow! With 2 hands. Ice streaking down that left side. DG found him. Cavs by 5. 17-12. Sengun in between the circles for Houston. Flips it top side to Jabari Smith. Smith straddling the three-point arc against Garland. Smith will shoot over DG and hit.
He can do that. He's a jump shooter. 6'10".
Rookie out of Auburn at 14 in the first game against the Cavs. That jumper draws Houston to within 3. Garland had it knocked out of his hands. It's grabbed by Allen. And then his pass knocked out of bounds by K.J. Martin. And we've got our first substitution for Houston. As checking into the ball game is Terry Eason. Rookie out of LSU. Again, another young player, 17th pick in the draft last June. Averages 9.3 per game. Garland on the right side. Right of the lane to Mobley. Tried to drop it down low to Allen. Pass picked off by Jabari Smith for Houston. Smith cross court on the left side to Jalen Green. Green backs up on the dribble. Green comes right to the circle. He shoots. Missed. Rebound DG. Cavs with the ball as Garland flips it to Mitchell. Ahead on the left sideline to Okoro. Back out front to Donovan Mitchell. Cross-court pass right side to Darius Garland. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Cavs by 3. Garland right of the lane. Tough shot missed. Rebound Allen. Put it up. Hung on the rim. Fell off, but he got fouled.
And that's going to be there all game, Tim. Second shot opportunities by our bigs.
So Jared Allen shooting 2 with 4:54 to go here in the opening quarter. Jared averaging 14.3 points, 9.9 rebounds per game. Had a double-double down in Houston when he had 14 points and 10 rebounds, one of his 31 double-doubles this year. And here comes the guy as of late, Karis LeVert and Lamar Stevens check in. So our first energy, first Cavaliers off the bench, Karis LeVert and Lamar Stevens. Again, the Cavs bench a little short tonight. As 3 guys inactive, Danny Green, Raul Neto, and Dean Wade all sitting this one out. Wade and Green have come down with an illness, so keeps them out tonight. 19-14. Kevin Porter, left wing jumper, swish. Kevin Porter Jr., he averages just under 19 per game. Makes it 19-16 with 4.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Mitchell out front. His 3 right on the mark.
That's right, Tim. He was warm in warm-ups.
3 ball number 223 on the year. Makes it 22-16.
New Cavs record?
Oh, yeah. He passed JR a long time ago, and he's closing in on his career high last year with Utah, which was 232. 22-16. Houston with a miss. Cavs to the other end. They're up with 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter as now Ricky Rubio is at the scorer's table. Mitchell behind his back. Stops 3. Bullseye. Oh, what a play by Donovan Mitchell. 3 ball from the left side that absolutely froze the defender in his socks. Kevin Porter's pass out front, deflected by Okoro, but grabbed by Jalen Green at the half-court line. 10 on the shot clock. 25-16 Cavs. Green out front. Whistle and a foul. He launched a 3-ball, but Scott Foster will say that foul came long before the shot. As they got Isaac Okoro with that foul. And Okoro will now sit down. Ricky Rubio is checked in. 5.5 points per game. Veteran presence off that bench. So right now for the Cavs, you've got Rubio, Mitchell, LeVert, Stevens, and Allen. Evan Porter Jr. throws it into Jalen Green. Green out front with a 3 that missed. Rebound Stevens. Cavs on a 15-4 run. LeVert to the forecourt. LeVert against Porter. LeVert with a stutter step works to the left sideline. Throws it near the half-court line to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell out front. Mitchell had the ball knocked out of his hands. Nice play by Porter. Gave it off to Eason. Eason at the other end had it knocked out of his hands. And then it comes off, and the bank shot's good from Jabari Smith. Well, that ball was ricocheting around, and it ended up with Jabari Smith to make it a 25-18 ball game.
Well, you know what they call those, Tim? 50-50s. Those are anybody's balls. Another possession.
As you say, Jim, hustle is a skill.
It is, man.
LeVert bounced to Allen. And Allen, as he was coming down the lane, got held on to. Hey, the Cavs 50-50 raffle presented by Oswald is online. So whether at the game or at home, you can buy a raffle ticket and win big. Tonight's proceeds benefit Saving Our Daughters. Participate online at Cavs.com/raffle. 2:43 to go, first quarter. Timeout. Cavs up 25-18 over Houston on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
The future belongs to those who dare. The bold and brave. Persistent and passionate. At Westfield, we're proud to stand with them, ensuring the steps forward as well as the steps back. Yes, with heads held high, the bold and brave persist, working together, quietly accomplishing the impossible. WestfieldInsurance.com, ensuring the spirit of small business.
Steel is vital to modern life, and Cleveland Cliffs is proud to make some of the most advanced steel in the world. Their people and products continue to be the backbone of American manufacturing as they develop solutions today for a clean energy future. Cleveland Cliffs steel is sourced and produced right here in the Great Lakes region. The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as they innovate green steel for Blue Lakes. Together, we are stronger with steel. To learn more, visit clevelandcliffs.com.
The dedicated men and women at First Energy are lighting the way in your community every day. From Tony, whose boxing program gives kids a fighting chance, to Amy, who uses her experience to support NICU babies and their families, to Dr. V, who mentors and motivates, and Mary Beth, who creates experiences that make everyone feel valued and included. See their inspiring stories and more at firstenergycorp.com/lighttheway.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, like the adventurous new RAV4. The best-selling SUV in America is the right-sized vehicle for you. Now through April 4th, you can get low 3.99 APR financing on a new 23 RAV4 with approved credit through TFS, excludes hybrids, and every new Toyota comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance included. Get complete details at buyatoyota.com. Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
Marty Allen dipping into that rock and roll vault of his. It's a Pat Benatar and Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Of course, celebrating women's history.
They just put Pat in women's into the Hall of Fame last year. After all those great songs that she's had.
I'll tell you what, there have been some awesome women's rockers throughout the years. Let's see what Marty can come up with tonight. Here's Rubio, right of the lane. Out front to LeVert. Well, there's been women artists in every genre of music. Stevens, left corner, 3-ball up as the shot clock went off, and it didn't hit the rim.
That's right. I'll tell you what, this Houston defense is not that bad early. Tim, they're not that bad. They're covering areas, shutting down the paint, getting to the shooters.
We talked about 9 players on this roster, 22 years of age and younger. So you're coaching, teaching every second of every day. Sengun right of the lane against Mobley. Put it up, hung it on the rim, missed it, tipped it, no. Ball tipped out front. Now it's knocked into the television crew for Houston, just to the right of the Rockets bench. And it went off Houston. Cavalier basketball. Hey, the Cavs are teaming up for Greater Cleveland Food Bank in this year's Cavs Food Drive, presented by Trusted Sec. Bring non-perishable foods and canned goods to Friday's home game, or donate directly. Go to Cavs.com/food drive. Cavaliers with the basketball, 2:10 to go here in the first quarter of play. Cavs up 25-18. Rubio into the forecourt, tosses it to Garland. DG lob in the lane of Mobley. He'll stuff it home.
What does he have to about a stuff or two a game now? The league leader in dunks in the NBA.
27-18. Cavs again extend the lead to 9. Porter bounced to Sengun. He spins in the lane, lost the ball, got it back. Now he has nowhere to go. Now he'll hook it up, bounce it around the rim and in.
Boy, it looked like a double dribble.
Yeah, I thought he dribbled that ball a few times. Here's Rubio, left side, matched up against Eason. Rubio splits a double team, and we'll get a foul call on Houston. Again, the Rockets really laboring this year. 18-56, 6-30 on the road.
Dude, the only team that's worse is Detroit. Huh? Battling it out for the basement. Trying to get that kid from France.
The Wembayana sweepstakes.
What is he, 7'5" or something like that? Oh,
Boy,
my
the video on him is unreal.
Yeah, they showed the game that he played in Vegas about 4 months ago. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe a kid could be that tall, that big, and that skilled. Then I think he was only 17.
Here's Usman Garuba now in for the Rockets. Second-year player.
Yep.
Actually grew up in Spain. Was born in Nigeria. Rubio line right after hitting the first. In and out and back in on the second. It rattled around a little bit, but fell through. 29-20. Cavs by 9 with 1:25 to go here in the opening quarter. Dacian Nix is also in for Houston. Porter fires in the right corner to Garuba. Garuba got it out front to Kevin Porter. Porter steps right, unloads a 3, air ball, but it's saved in bounds. And now on the left side, the 3 up as the shot clock went off by Eason. No good. Rebound Mobley. Quickly to Rubio. Darius Garland will need to catch up. Rubio to the forecourt. Rubio steps behind the arc, dumps it down low to Mobley. Mobley with his back to the basket, into the lane, turns, shoots, switch.
Turnaround jump shot.
And then Mobley makes it 31-20. Cavs by 11.
I predict that'll be his go-to move for the next couple of years. 7-footer with a turnaround jump shot.
It's sweet when it goes through. Porter on the left side. Porter with 8 on the clock, bangs into Lamar. Mobley blocked the shot from behind. Holy Mobley, what a play by Evan. And here come the Cavs to the other end. Can't quite run it out. About an 8-second differential, but the Cavs with an 11-point lead at 31-20. Rubio left of the circle. Rubio now reverses direction, comes right to the lane, laid it up. No. Rebound grab by Nix. 10 on the clock. Nick's long pass down the floor, and A.J. Martin drives and scores. Well, the Cavs again will have an opportunity. 31-22, 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. Garland right wing jumper. Good at the buzzer. DG buries it right in front of JB. 33-22. Cavs by 11 at the end of 1. Cavaliers on the over.
At Giant Eagle, we know Cavs fans expect the very best. For game day food, only the most delicious will do. Whether you're hungry for the highest quality meat and seafood or prepared foods made fresh in store, like our best in town fried chicken, sandwich rings, appetizers, and more, you'll always find something fantastic. Giant Eagle is a proud sponsor of the Cleveland Cavaliers and proud to bring freshness to Cavs fans everywhere.
Medical Mutual knows small businesses are a big deal. That's why they partner with the Council of Smaller Enterprises, better known as COSI, and affiliate chambers to offer a health benefit option for businesses with 1 to 50 employees. The COSI benefit plan allows small businesses to join together and experience the same great benefits that large corporations do. Talk to your broker or visit medmutual.com/COSI to get started. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hey, Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo TV. Fubo TV has over 100 live channels, including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now Bally Sports Ohio is available on Fubo TV. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on Bally Sports Ohio without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo TV is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit FuboTV.com. That's FUBOTV.com.
Make your next project a win and represent the Cavs with Sherwin-Williams colors like fine wine and edgy gold. Your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store is here to help you run every play to perfection and up your game with the very best paint. And with more than 1,500 colors to choose from, they've got you covered from coast to coast. Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Alan Cox Show. Who knows what things will come back to haunt us?
Afternoons at 2 on WMMS.
On a river. I left a good job in the city.
I can tell you, folks, that Jim Jones is winning the lip sync contest right now. He's right there.
That was my time. That was my time. That was my time. My young sister from Mississippi, just like my people.
We welcome you back. 33-22. Tim Elkhorn, along with the lip sync and Jim Jones here in the Joe Tate Church. He was right there with Tina all the way.
Yeah, love me some Tina.
33-22. Cavs by 11 as we start the second. Driving and missing was Nix. And the ball went out of bounds, or a whistle and a foul. Ball went out of bounds and it went off Jetty Osmond, who's now checked in for the Cavaliers. So Jetty's on the floor. Houston with the basketball. Green drives the baseline and scores.
Yeah, somebody was supposed to be there. That's why they funneled him, Tim, toward the baseline.
33-24. Cavaliers with a 9-point lead. Second quarter just underway here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Karis LeVert out front, gave it to DG. Got to do a wide open Jetty underneath, and he'll lay it up and in.
Hey, that's a new play. I hadn't seen that one. They ran that for Mobley, Tim, and then the option was Osmond.
So Jetty with his first 2 points off the bench. He's been playing very well as of late.
Yes, he has.
Here comes Nix. Feeds left corner. The three is up, no good from Garuba. Out of there with it. Rubio. No look past up Mobley. Pow! Oh, what a beautiful dish by Ricky Rubio.
His second dunk of the night.
Well, Evan Mobley already stuffing the stat sheet. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 block shots. 37-24. Cavs by 13 against Houston. And now Houston throws it away as the pass to the left side went sailing way over the head of K.J. Martin.
Yeah, that defensive pressure.
Again, the Cavaliers with a win tonight have clinched a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Game number 76. Here's Garland, top of the key. Garland just holding the basketball against Jalen Green. 4 on the clock. Garland now comes right of the lane. His shot may have been partially tipped by Green. Out of there with it comes Eason. Eason comes down the lane. He got sent to the floor. Whistle and a foul. And that one will be called on Ricky Rubio. Well, normally at this time, we'll tell you about our Sherwin-Williams Sure Shot promotion. Well, it has come to a conclusion, but we've had 10 $1,000 winners this season for the Cavs Sherwin-Williams Sure Shot promotion. So congratulations, Colton Painter, David Leach, Edward Moss, Jamie Gibson, Thomas Mummertz, Wanda Morris, Cheryl Key, Carolyn Dugan, Jacob Kisley, and Denise Fuchs. And be sure to tune in next season and register for your chance at $1,000. How about that? $10,000. given away in that sure shot promotion. Eason splits the pair, so it's a 37-26 ball game. Cavaliers by 11, just over 10 minutes to go, first half. Rubio got it down low to Osman. Osman in the lane to Mobley, hooked it up. No, but Evan got fouled.
That's right. Tell you what, he got a little physical on that one. He made the bump, made contact with the defender, and then tried to dunk on it. He really did. He wanted to dunk that baby.
Jim, what's different about Evans' offensive game this year as compared to his rookie season?
He's stronger. Yeah, 2 words. He's stronger.
Mobley hits the first.
You know, Tim, they can't push him off the spot. He can absorb contact. All of it has to do, so he's playing with more fervor and aggressiveness. He's in the weight room every day. Lifting that iron, Tim. Yeah.
Made him bigger, stronger.
Yeah.
Boy, he's now a weapon in that low block. Hit both free throws, 39-26. Cavs by 13 in the left corner. 3-ball from Green is good.
Yeah, he'll keep shooting. You have to worry about that.
Jalen Green, that's his second 3-ball tonight. The first one resulted in a 4-point play. Mobley finds LeVert, who had cut to the basket.
That's right.
Harris with the easy dunk.
You can run your offense through Mobley. He'll find the open man, too.
41-29, Cavs by a dozen. 9:25 to go here in the first half of play. Into the lane, coming up and under with the left hand is Eason.
Okay.
Nice play by Eason, makes it 41-31.
He tricked you that time, Mo.
9:10 to go, first half. Cavs, after tonight, head to Atlanta. A very quick stop to take on the Hawks Tuesday, and then back home. LeVert, 3 from out front, buried it. Darius LeVert, nothing but the bottom of the net. 114 3-balls now for Caris LeVert. 44-31, Cavs by 13. Here's Jalen Green, topside against Darius Garland. Green comes around a Nick screen. Green still on the dribble, now picked up by Rubio. 2 on the clock, 1 on the clock. Green will shoot, miss, rebound Mobley. And here comes Evan again on the dribble. Behind his back on the dribble. Tried to spin away from traffic, but lost the ball. Pass down the floor, deflected. Nick's able to grab it, gave it to Martin. Now they shoot it out front to Green. He walked with it. Didn't matter. He missed the shot, but the offensive rebound. Martin rolled it in with the left hand.
Yeah, they hustle. They're out hustling us now, Tim. I mean, this is how they play. When you're young, you may not know your assignment, but you compete.
Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen heading to the scorer's table. They'll check in for the Cavs. LeVert with 8 minutes to go. On the dribble, into the lane, floats, went up with the left hand, left it short. Rebound, Garuba for Houston, down the floor to Nix, and he'll stuff it home at the other end. JB wants time. So Dacian Nix with his first 2. Cavs lead down to 9. 44-35. Cavs up. 7:48 to go first half on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
The dedicated men and women at First Energy are lighting the way in your community every day. From Tony, whose boxing program gives kids a fighting chance, to Amy, who uses her experience to support NICU babies and their families, to Dr. V, who mentors and motivates, and Mary Beth, who creates experiences that make everyone feel valued and included. See their inspiring stories and more at firstenergycorp.com/lighttheway.
This is Eddie Johnson. If you own a small business, you know the value of time. GetRefunds.com does too. That's why they've made it easy, no matter how busy you are, to apply for the Employee Retention Credit or ERC. Go to GetRefunds.com to get started, and in less than 8 minutes, see if your business qualifies for ERC assistance. Your business may be eligible for a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee kept on payroll during COVID-19. GetRefunds.com has already helped clients claim over $3 billion in payroll tax refunds through the ERC, and they may be able to help your business too. There's no upfront charge either. They don't get paid until your business gets its refund. Many businesses believe they won't qualify based off incomplete or outdated information. So don't let this opportunity pass you by, because this payroll tax refund is only available for a limited time. Go to GetRefunds.com. That's GetRefunds.com.
For the health coverage you need close to home, lean on Molina Healthcare. With a Medicaid plan from Molina, you get access to high-quality medical, pharmacy, dental, and vision coverage, plus online doctor visits through TeleDoc for expert care wherever you are. Molina Healthcare also provides transportation to medical appointments, Amazon Prime for 3 months, a 24-hour nurse advice line, prescription delivery, and more, all at no cost. Get the most from your health plan. Visit leanonmolina.com.
The Alan Cox Show. This involves a woman, a dog, afternoons at 2, and a camel on WMMS.
Cavaliers appear to be operating on all beats tonight as they're on top of Houston, 44-35. 7:48 to go first half here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Cavaliers looking to clinch a playoff berth in the Eastern Conference. They can do that with a win tonight. Introducing our second annual collaboration with Off-Made for their official Cavs Fall-Winter Collection. Available at the Cavs Team Shop at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse or online at Cavs.com/shop. The Cavs by 9 as Mitchell and Jared Allen check back in. So right now you've got Rubio, Mitchell, along with LeVert, Osman, and Allen. Houston with some pressure in the backcourt. Donovan Mitchell will bring it through the center circle and hand it off to Rubio. Rubio out front on the right-hand dribble. Ricky run to the circle, run to the lane, into the lane, bounce to Allen, up with the left-handed, good.
That's right, Tim, and that's what we have to get our bigs prepared for, making them an offensive threat. That'll help open up the floor for our perimeter players.
Cavaliers up 46-35 into the lane. Martin got it out front. Now they'll deal right corner to Garuba. Garuba on the handoff. Knicks will shoot it, miss it. Rebound, Jetty Osman for the Cavaliers. Cavs to the other end, up by 11. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. LeVert in the right corner. LeVert drives the baseline. He got bumped there by K.J. Martin. And our crew chief, Scott Foster, with the call. And for Houston, Steven Silas will go back to the bench as Kevin Porter Jr. will check in. And also checking in for his first action tonight, Josh Christopher, second-year player out of Arizona State, first-round pick last year.
And Tim, this is a strategy. You know, he'll let these guys play 3 to 5 minutes, and he'll substitute. You know, he's just trying to keep fresh guys in the game so they keep the pace up. And the pace has been up and down the floor for the Rockets.
Jetty's top of the key jumper rattled in and out. Houston to the other end. Right side of the forecourt, Kevin Porter. Porter comes around a screen, and it's an illegal screen. They'll call the offensive foul on Usman Garuba.
That was close. We'll take it.
Something tells me when you're 18 and 56, you're not getting a lot of calls.
Hey, we've been there a couple times. Mike and I did a game. I think we lost 26 straight one time. And I'm telling you, man.
And the calls didn't
It was
go
hard
your
on
way.
us. Hey, it was hard on us, and we didn't even play.
Sweets, your name isn't in the box score. Osman left side three ball, way off the mark.
Yeah, wasn't even close.
Rebound grab by Eason. Eason down in the left corner to Porter. Porter will fire it out front into the lane, and now backing up, floating, and scoring was Josh Christopher. Nice little ball away from Josh Christopher, his first 2 points. Allen at the foul line, had the ball knocked out of his hands by Garuba. Here comes Christopher, feeds in the right corner. Down to the baseline goes Eason, and then he'll feed it underneath, and fouled was Garuba.
Yeah, they're playing really fast. Every lineup we put in can't match them. But look at what Coach is doing. JB's not playing around.
He's getting going.
Getting them out of there. No second guessing tonight, fellas. This is how you're going to have to play.
JB motions to the bench. Garland and Mobley checking in. Rubio and Osman will sit down as Usman Garuba hits that first free throw, his first point in the ball game. Garuba not exactly stellar at the charity stripe. 59% this year, 60% on his career. Hey, download the Cavs app to play Cavs Pick'em, presented by Fubo TV. $10,000 will be given away, along with premium Cavs tickets, Team Shop gift cards, and more. Head to the Cavs app and play Cavs pick 'em. Well, Garuba showed me wrong right there. He hit both free throws, 46-39. Cavalier lead down to 7. Here's Donovan Mitchell out front as he's facing off against Eason. Unloads a 3. It rattled in and out. Offensive rebound, Mobley. Right side, Garland. Wide open 3. Left it short. Rebound, Mobley. Out front, Jetty. Jetty behind the arc. He'll let it fly. No. Mobley stuffed it home.
The Bob said, if you can't do it, I've given you 2 chances. I'll have to do it myself.
Mobley kept gobbling up offensive rebounds and pushing it back outside. And finally he said, I'm just going to stuff it home. 48-39. Into the lane, Porter. And a blocking foul is called on Darius Garland. Well, let's see where Evan Mobley's offensive rebounds are right now. They'll give him 3 on that sequence alone.
Yeah, he pulled a George McGinnis and Moses Malone. They used to pat that baby back to themselves off the board, Tim, and they were so big you couldn't come over their back. They get 3 rebounds, then they let it back in.
And then they'd want that bonus at the end of the year, right?
And they got it.
There you go. Sengun on the handoff to Kevin Porter. Porter left of the circle. Shot it out front to Jabari Smith. Smith with 5 minutes on the clock. Lets it fly. Rattled in and out. Rebound deflects all the way into the corner where it's grabbed by Darius Garland. Cavs to the other end up by 9. Here's Mobley, right of the lane. Mobley tried to swing through, and the foul is called on Jabari Smith.
Now, that's the first time we've ever seen him do that. Getting smart about his offense.
He just keeps adding piece by piece by piece.
Yeah, right before our eyes. I mean, that's what I like about it. Every time I sit up here, what is he going to do tonight? In fact, there's about 5 or 6 guys on this team. You wonder, what are they going to do tonight that's so spectacular?
Garland whipped it in the lane to Mobley. Heavy traffic. Left side to Mitchell. Mitchell into the lane. Stops. Spins. Shoots. Good. Spinorama.
Spinorama, babe. That's what it was.
Donovan Mitchell with the spin in the hoop. 50-39. Cavs by 11. I told you I had to get it in on the fly, Jim. Jabari Smith is passed down low, deflected, but it comes to Porter. Porter brings the ball down low, and Garland knocked it out of his hands, out of bounds. Don't worry, Spinorama is now in the repertoire.
Yes, it is. I tell you what, Kevin Porter's getting so frustrated. He's hollering at guys, and now he doesn't look like he wants to even throw the ball in.
Gets it in on the left side. Josh Christopher unloads, missed. Long rebound comes off to Evan Mobley. Boy, Evan with a 12.7 rebound game already. Evan into the lane. Hooks. Bounced around the rim and out.
Nice
rebound,
move.
Sengun.
Nice move by Mobley.
Quickly to Christopher. Josh Christopher up the left side, right in front of Steven Silas. Fired it out front to Sengun. He'll hand it off to Kevin Porter. Porter with a 3 over Allen that's short. Rebound ricochets around, bounces, and out of there with it comes Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell with 3:40 on the clock. Euro steps into the lane. No, but Allen's there to follow. And Jared hammered it back.
That's what he's supposed to do, Tim. Second chance shot. You got that link.
Houston calls time. 3:32 to go here in the first half of play. Cavaliers with a 13-point lead, 52-39. They're on top of the Rockets on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
Hi, welcome to Huntington.
Hi, I'm calling with the asterisk free checking from your commercial. How long does the free trial run before fees start?
Oh, our Asterisk free checking is always free to open and never requires a minimum balance.
Really? Never? Like never ever?
Yep, never ever.
That's actually fantastic. Thanks.
Thank you for banking with Huntington.
Learn more at huntington.com/checking. Welcome to Huntington.
Every enterprise needs a reliable, high-performing network that can scale as needs change. That's why Everstream is expanding our business-only fiber network in the area. Our Ethernet, dedicated internet access, and dark fiber services deliver capacity up to 100 gigs with class-leading low latency, no-charge bandwidth bursting, and direct peering to the cloud apps you use most. Don't settle for the telecom status quo. Choose a partner that's raising the bar for business connectivity. Visit everstream.net today.
What does it mean to be a nurse at Cleveland Clinic? To us, it means being at the center of world-class care with the #1 hospital in Ohio and supporting the health of our communities while getting the support you need to care for your career, your personal well-being, and thousands of lives every year. For every care in the world. Further your nursing career at clevelandclinic.jobs.
Small businesses don't sound small. In fact, they sound pretty substantial. And they act even bolder than that. We know because at Westfield, we insure them and help them grow. So thank you, go-getters, for inspiring us. And sorry, excuses. We can't hear you over the sound of all that doing. Hear more at westfieldinsurance.com.
Cavaliers with a 13-point lead, 52-39. They're on top of Houston with 3:32 to go first half here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Great to have you with us on this Sunday. The Cavaliers with home game number 38. Now, only 3 more after this. Friday night, the Knicks are in town, and then Sunday it'll be Indiana. And then the following Sunday, April 9th, it'll be the Cavaliers and Charlotte to close out the regular season. Of course, the Cavaliers all but assured a playoff spot. A win tonight makes it official. Cavs will clinch a playoff berth with a victory tonight over Houston. Foul line jumper off the timeout from Jabari Smith, no good, but Jared Allen couldn't hang on to the rebound. Fumbled it out of bounds. Basketball still with Houston. Cavaliers coming into tonight in that 4th spot in the Eastern Conference, leading the Knicks by 5. Trailing Philly by 2.5. Out front on the dribble, Kevin Porter. Porter on the right side against Allen. Porter now picked up by LeVert. 2 on the clock, 1 on the clock. Kevin's got to shoot it. Missed it. Rebound, Jared Allen. Allen on the handoff to Mitchell. Ahead to Garland. Garland just shy of the half-court line. Now steps into the front court. Garland around a Mobley screen. Garland to the foul line. Tried to lob it underneath. Got it to Evan. Put it up. No, but he got banged on the play. And Evan Mobley will shoot 2 free throws.
And Tim, they're going more to Mobley than I've ever seen it in the last week or two, because JB knows what's going to happen in the playoffs, because we've seen a little bit of it so far down the stretch. They double team our guards. And so you need that, what we call that third option. You need that guy who you can give the ball to, who can get you something, either a free throw, a basket, or an and one, and Mob can do that.
This is the first free throw right there. Evan on the year shooting 68% at the free throw line, and he missed the second. They both were short. So with 2:45 to go in the half, Cavs lead remains 13, 52-39. Green matched up against Mobley. Picks number 2 and 3 in last year's draft. Each wear number 4 for their teams. Here's Şengün coming down the lane. Drove and blocked by Mobley. Evan with the block shot. Boy, Evan Mobley, he is a menace around that rim. Out front, Jabari Smith with 4 on the clock. Shoots over Jared and bounced around no good. And then the ball was touched in the cylinder by Eason.
That's
They'll
right.
give it to the Cavaliers.
And Tim, that's what the Twin Towers can do. A contest shot by big Jared Allen, Mobley with the little fingertip block. All of that works, Tim. All of that works in the playoffs when you got bigs that can take possessions away.
Evan Mobley, 3 block shots. 2:15 to go. Cavs by 13. Garland right side to LeVert. LeVert between his legs on the dribble. Fires it left side. Donovan Mitchell. Long 3. In and out. Rebound grab by Eason for Houston. 2 minutes to go. Eason right down the lane. Ran into LeVert. And it'll be an offensive foul on Eason.
That's what I'm talking about. Every game they show you something. They had the numbers, but LeVert was in the middle of the floor, Tim.
Again, the play of Karis LeVert the past couple of weeks has just been extraordinary, and not just in scoring points, but
That's right.
all the little things.
That's right. A complete game, a complete player now.
Here's Garland on the handoff to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell against Porter. Mitchell around an Allen screen. Mitchell into the lane. Comes right down the lane and finger rolled it in. Donovan with 12. Couple of Cavs with 12, and Mitchell and Mobley, and Allen with 10. 3 Cavaliers in double figures. Cavs by 15. Sengun comes around Allen. Sengun in traffic looking for somebody. Gave it in the corner to Porter. Porter now drives the baseline, ran into Mobley, and muscled it in anyway. Kevin Porter Jr. makes it 54-41. Darius Garland into the forecourt. Out front to Donovan Mitchell. He'll flip it to Allen. Hands it back to Mitchell. 3 ball up and good.
Yeah. Nice. Just a beautiful handoff by Jared Allen. He caught Mitchell right in his rhythm, Tim. A catch and shoot.
3 threes for Donovan. 15 points overall. Cavs by 16 with under a minute to go. Here's Jabari Smith. Right side to Eason. Eason cut off by Mitchell. Eason with 4 on the clock. 3 on the clock. Eason got it out front to Porter. 1 on the clock. He'll force it up.
They didn't make it.
It'll be a 24-second shot clock violation.
And they stayed on that side of the floor, Tim. Cavs had ball pressure. They were overplaying the next possible pass. That's playoff defense.
Station Knicks will check in. Hey, let's check out our Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers. Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop that saves you the runaround. Houston with 8 assists in the first half of play. Cavaliers with 11, being led by Darius Garland with 5. Mitchell left wing 3. Good! Donovan Mitchell. He's got his 4th 3-ball of the night and 18 points in the half. As he's chasing the 10,000 career point mark, he's now 17 away. 60-41. Cavs by 19. Sengun on the right side to Eason. He'll drive and stuff. Eason took it right to the rim. Discount Drug Mart first half assists brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop that saves you the runaround. Cavs can play for the final shot. 7-6. Levert left of the lane. Levert in the corner to Garland. 2. 3 ball. No. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And that will end the first half of play. 60-43. Cavs with a 17-point lead at the intermission. Before I throw it down to Mike, let's pause for station identification on the Cavaliers.
100.7 WMMS, Cleveland.
An iHeartRadio station, your FM home for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball.
MMS.
Well, Mike Snyder, a red-hot Donovan Mitchell, ably assisted by Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and the Cavs taking care of business tonight. 14-4 run to close out the half, and they're up 17.
That they are, Tim, as they look to clinch a playoff spot tonight, and they are on their way to doing just that and doing it the way they've been doing it all year, playing solid ball on both ends of the floor as they lead the Rockets 60-43. Coming up on our halftime report, a closer
100 Gambler. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details. Whether on land, at sea, in the air, or in space, KBR delivers science, technology, and engineering solutions that are changing the world. For more than a century, governments and companies across the globe have come to us to accomplish their most critical missions and objectives. From space exploration and national defense to green technology and the circular economy, our experts are tackling the most important challenges of our time and delivering innovative solutions without equal. In everything we do, we're striving to create a better, safer, and more sustainable world. We are KBR, the future designed and delivered. Learn more at kbr.com.
The sound of an ice cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Rockets
fans, there's a break in the action. Adam Clanton has highlights, scores, stats, and first half analysis on your Rockets halftime show.
Rockets down 60-43 at the break. You know how bad it was on Friday night? We're praising the fact that the Rockets only allowed 6 3-point makes out of 13 attempts.
Fast break bucket there for the Rockets, and it's 6-4 Cavaliers. Behind him to Şengün, hands it back to Green. Green's going to try and contest a 3 hit from behind. He got the basket, and he is fouled. Jalen Green got hacked on the way down. Foul is called on Darius Garland, and a chance at a 4-point play.
He'd get the free throw to go, and so he would get the 4-point play, and that would tie things up at 10 apiece. Jabari Smith Jr. then getting in on the act. Not a 3, but about as close as it could be without giving you that extra point.
His left foot inside the arc. Now both feet. Now right at the top of the key. A tough 2-pointer in front of Darius Garland for 2 more points. Couple of tough baskets so far here for Jabari Smith Jr. He's 2 of 3 and has 4. And it's now 17-14 Cavaliers.
Rockets within 3. They'd be within 7 when Jabari would once again strike with the offensive putback.
Mitchell gets the ball stripped. That's a takeaway for Porter into the hands of Eason. He's going to go 1-on-3, lost the basketball, and it's going to be stolen the other direction. Then pick right back up and laying it in for 2 is Jabari Smith. Right place, right time with that hot potato, and he lays it in to make it 25-18.
Then KJ bookending the Rockets scoring in the quarter with the basket on the break to get the Rockets back to within single digits.
Nix lobs it to KJ. Down to 8 seconds left. Layup attempt left side of the floor is up and in. So off the bad Rubio shot, the rebound, the putback on the other end of the floor, and it's 31-22 Cleveland.
Rockets down 33-22 after the first 12 minutes after the Cavs shot 67% from the floor, including 3 of 4 from long range. They'd hit another 3 in the second quarter, but not before Jalen Green would hit one of his own from downtown.
Next 3-point line right. Met there by Darius Garland. To the baseline he goes. Cross-court pass out to KJ. To his left. Green's going to catch, shoot, and score a 3-ball. Nice set run by the Rockets that time. Good ball movement. 3-ball makes it 39-29.
Rockets back within 10, and they would get it back to single digits one more time. Dacian with the dunk on the break.
Rebound to Oos. He wants to push left side. Dacian Nix down the left of the lane for a nice dunk, and a timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff.
44-35. Cleveland out in front still. Josh Christopher with a jumper to once again get it to single digits.
Rebound to Tari Eason. Eason to the baseline left for Scoot. Inside the arc. Throws a cross-court pass out to Josh Christopher. Into the paint he goes. Pulls up from 10 feet, and he drains a mid-range jumper. Rockets within 9 now at 46-37.
But here would come the Cavaliers, led by who else? Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell left side of the floor. Screen is set by Allen. Down the lane goes Donovan. Finger roll layup over the front rim is up and in. And that is the largest lead of 15 now at 54-39 Cleveland.
Tari Eason would soften the blow, and I mean really soften it.
Green with the basketball in his hand. 20 seconds left to go. Down to 19. Shot clock at 7. Here's Eason down the lane with a right-hand hammer. Nicely done. A little aggression there for Tari Eason.
And that would give us our halftime score here. Made it 60-43, and that indeed is what the Rockets trail by here at the break. 6-13 shooting from long distance for the Cavs, as we mentioned. But again, I think the other night the Grizzlies had 14 at this point and 21 through 3 quarters. So the Rockets' perimeter defense is much better. But again, the Cavs living up to their reputation as the best defensive squad in the association, holding the Rockets to a mere 43 points through the first 24 minutes. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come right back and get you caught up on what else is happening around the association on this Sunday evening. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
you stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Halftime between the Rockets and the Cavs, and it is a 17-point lead for Cleveland at home. They have one of the best records at home in the association at 29-8, and they're the best defensive team, so it should be no surprise that it is 60-43 Cavs with 24 minutes of action still left to play. Let's get you caught up on what else is happening around the association. Several games at the half along with the Rockets. The Grizzlies lead the Hawks in Atlanta 61.
Talking about the betters of Betway. New customers can get up to $250 back in free bets on their first wager. Visit betway.com/offer. Betway, for the sport of it.
For new customer offer, must be a new verified Betway customer over 21 and present in Ohio. Minimum deposit of $10. For details, see full terms and conditions. Free bet funds are not the same as cash and are subject to restrictions. Visit betway.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Cleveland-based TCP Lighting is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. TCP manufactures energy-efficient, high-performance LED lamps and fixtures. New product innovations that change the way you light your home and workplace for the better. With a light for every application, TCP is Cleveland's hometown lighting provider. TCP, lighting the land. Learn more at tcpi.com. That's tcpi.com.
The Alan Cox Show. New to recreation. Afternoons at 2. I take it all off on WMMS.
You're listening to the Cavaliers Audioverse Halftime Show. Now for more first half stats. Let's get back to Tim Alcorn and Jim Jones.
Cavs up 17 at the half. They lead Houston 60-43. Let's tell you why. Here's the numbers for the Rockets. 18 of 43 from the field, 42%. 2 of 13 beyond the arc, 15%. Hit all 5 of their free throws. Adds up to 43 first half points for the Rockets. Quarters of 22 and 21. Jalen Green leading the way with 11. For the Cavaliers, 23 of 40 from the field, 57%. 6 of 13 on 3 balls, 46%. 8 of 10 at the free throw line for 80%. Cavs with a 60-point first half, quarters of 33 and 27. 3 guys in double figures. Donovan Mitchell with 18. Evan Mobley with 12. Jared Allen with 10. Rebounding-wise, Cavaliers with a 20-15 edge on the board, leading the way. Evan Mobley with 7. Assist-wise, Cavs have 12 assists compared to Houston's 9. Assist-wise for the Cavs, Darius Garland with 6. Cavs have only turned it over 7 times. It's led to 8 Houston points. For the Rockets, they've turned it over 8 times, and it's led to 12 Cavalier points. It all adds up to that big lead, 60-43 in favor of the Cavaliers. Connect with us on Twitter at Cavs Audioverse. Tweet us comments or questions. We may use it on air in the second half at Cavs Audioverse. 60-43 Cavs at the half. Third quarter follows this on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
At Giant Eagle, we know Cavs fans expect the very best. For game day food, only the most delicious will do. Whether you're hungry for the highest quality meat and seafood or prepared foods made fresh in store, like our best-in-town fried chicken, sandwich rings, appetizers, and more, you'll always find something fantastic. Giant Eagle is a proud sponsor of the Cleveland Cavaliers and proud to bring freshness to Cavs fans everywhere.
Hey, Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo TV. Fubo TV has over 100 live channels, including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now Valley Sports Ohio is available on Fubo TV. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on Valley Sports Ohio without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo TV is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit FuboTV.com. That's FuboTV.com.
Let's go get him again. This was 40 years in the making. The new edition legacy tour. Topping hits together and on their own. They're bringing some of their friends with them too. It's King Sweat. And it's the reunion of guys with special guests and tank. Tickets on sale now. Visit bpctickets.com. Brought to you by the Black Promoters Collective.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more family fun. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you'll get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss out. Visit inflationbuster.com to get started today. That's inflationbuster.com. Offer ends soon.
For research, rate, life date requirements, and other terms and conditions, visit inflationbuster.com. Call 1-833-7-ROCKET. Equal housing lender license 156. NMLS Consumer Access.org. Number 33.
Alan Cox. You remember me? We made out in an alley. Afternoons at 2 on WMMS.
60-43, Cavs by 17 as we start quarter number 3 at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tim Alcorn along with Jim Jones. We're here in the Joe Tate Perch. Houston with the basketball as we start the second half. They're going left to right. Here's Şengün. Gave it on the baseline to Porter. Porter in the lane to Şengün. Hooked with the left hand, missed it. Rebound, Jared Allen. Tosses it to Garland. Cavs going right to left. They're heading towards the Houston bench down to our left. Garland down the lane high off the glass with the left hand. No, but nobody boxed out Jared Allen, and he'll cap it home.
That's right. He's got 10 points in the paint, Tim.
And 12 overall, 62-43 at the other end. 3 ball. Right corner, Jalen Green, nothing but net. Green right in front of the Cavalier bench, buried that one. Jalen now with 14, 62-46. Cavs with a 16-point cushion. Third quarter just underway. Mobley left of the circle, now dribbles right of the circle, right of the lane. Finger rolled it up and in.
He's showing us something new. I hadn't seen that one before.
Nor had I. 64-46. Cavs by 18. Evan putting together a ball game. He's got 14 points in the contest. And, yeah, by the way, he also has 7 rebounds. But at the other end, a big-time stuff by one Jalen Green. Makes it 64-48. Here's Garland, top of the three-point arc. DG cuts, fires left wing to LeVert. So LeVert has started the second half for the Cavs. Mobley in the lane.
Wow.
Turns and banks it in.
That's right. You worked him over like they used to work Mobley over. You just ran him over. A drop step to the baseline.
Evan with 16. So again, Karis LeVert has started the second half as Isaac Okoro is out there.
Yeah, he only played 8 minutes in that first half.
Yep, Smith with a foul line shot that's off the mark. Rebound tracked down in front of the Cavalier bench by Garland. Garland drives by Porter, laid it up and in. DG with a quick move to the hoop. Makes it a 20-point lead for the Cavs, 68-48. Green at the other end. Boy, he got whacked by Mobley as he was going to the bucket. So the foul on Evan Mobley. Well, Jim, let's talk about how the Cavs can put this one away here in the second half and clinch that playoff spot with our Rocket Mortgage Built for Success, presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the personalized game plan on home loans, Rocket can.
Well, Tim, they had 30 points in the paint. High percentage stuff, and that allowed them to shoot 57% in the first half. The second thing is that they held the Rockets to a total of 43 points in the first half. So their defense is working, Tim. Defense in the paint, high percentage shots. That's how you end this game.
That's our Rocket Mortgage Built for Success, presented by Rocket Mortgage. For the personalized game plan on home loans, Rocket can. Both free throws made by Kevin Porter makes it 68-50. Cavs with the basketball. 18-point lead. Mobley into the lane. Hook shot good.
Yeah, he's working him over.
Evan Mobley having a big night, and the Cavs are looking for him. He's red hot. 70-50. Porter out front. Porter on the left side to Martin. Swings it right wing to Smith. His three off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Porter able to corral it for the Rockets. Porter whipped it in the lane to KJ Martin. He'll flip it up. Miss it. Fight for the rebound. Allen has it for the Cavaliers. Quickly to Darius Garland. Garland in the forecourt. Shovels it behind him, but DG got called for palming that basketball.
Yeah, he did.
70-50.
I'm not agreeing with the official, but I did see it.
Mark that down, folks. 7:22 on Sunday, March.
Oh, I didn't
26th.
give them credit. I just said I saw him do it. I didn't say the official made a good or bad call.
Scratch that, folks.
Please.
8:45 to go, third quarter. Şengün left of the lane, double team. Gives it in the corner to Porter, bounces it right back to Şengün. Right side, Martin, three on the way, bullseye.
Yeah, much improved jump shot. That was a weakness in his game. Young Martin's been working.
A.J. Martin had 14 points in the first game down in Houston. That was all Cavs. 113-95 back in January. Garland right of the lane. Rainbows a shot that rattled in and out. Rebound grabbed by Jalen Green. Green up the left side. Green picked up by Garland. Green left of the lane. Leans into DG. Didn't get the shot, but he got fouled. So it's 70-53, and we just got a note from Cavs PR as to an update to Isaac Okoro. He will not return. He's got some left knee soreness. So again, that from the Cavaliers PR department. Isaac Okoro will not return tonight. Got some soreness in the left knee. Karis LeVert has started the second half for the Cavaliers. Green good on that second free throw. So it's a 70-53 ball game. As Jalen Green is now at 19 points in the contest. Here's Mobley in between the circles on the handoff to Mitchell, right side to Garland. Garland had it knocked. I thought they were going to say off his own leg out of bounds, but it went off Houston.
Well, they're reaching and grabbing, and the whistle's not blowing. And sometimes that happens in the playoffs too, Tim. So just keep your poise, stay cool, calm, and collective, and keep putting it on them.
Here's Garland around a Mobley screen, lobs it to Evan. Evan right of the lane. Evan hooked. And no, he lobbed it to Allen, who stuffed it home. Mo with the throw to the front.
In the paint again, Tim.
Well, he made that look like a hook shot. It was a beautiful lob pass. And at the other end, Jalen Green buries a three ball, and that'll get a J.B. Bickerstaff timeout. 72-57. Cavs by 15 with 7:35 to go third quarter on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, like the aggressively sophisticated Toyota Highlander, with room for up to 8 and the most advanced safety features. Now through April 4th, you can get low 3.99 APR financing on a new 23 Highlander, with approved credit through TFS, excludes hybrids, and every new Toyota comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance included. Get complete details at buyatoyota.com. Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
Steel is one of the most recycled materials in the world and is critical to building a clean energy future. Cleveland Cliffs is proud to make some of the most advanced steel in the world, right here in the Great Lakes region. Steel is a key component in the production of renewable power and electric vehicles to promote sustainability in our everyday lives. Steel is part of the solution to combating climate change. The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as they innovate green steel for Blue Lakes. To learn more, visit clevelandcliffs.com.
The dedicated men and women at First Energy are lighting the way in your community every day. From Tony, whose boxing program gives kids a fighting chance, to Amy, who uses her experience to support NICU babies and their families, to Dr. V, who mentors and motivates, and Mary Beth, who creates experiences that make everyone feel valued and included. See their inspiring stories and more at firstenergycorp.com/lighttheway.
As a parent, all you really want is peace of mind. So if something was disturbing the peace in theirs, trust the hands that specialize in neurological care. Hands like ours at Cleveland Clinic Children's, Northeast Ohio's nationally ranked and locally trusted children's hospital. So when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Hey, Mr. DJ, put her down. I wanna dance with my baby.
Cavs take the timeout with 7:35 to go third quarter. 72-57. Cavs up by 15. Marty Allen, part of our dynamic duo down below, playing all sorts of
put some funk in the game.
Artists.
Put some funk in the game, Marty.
Now, Madonna will be coming here to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. When is that show? November, I believe. It's down the road a little bit. Cavs with the basketball off the timeout. Their lead is 15 as DG walks it into the forecourt. Garland out front to Jared Allen, swings it left wing to LeVert. LeVert, who got the start here in the second half, as Okoro is done for the night. He's got some soreness in his knee. Garland out front with a three that rimmed out, rebound grab. Here comes Kevin Porter to the other end. Porter with a stutter step in the lane, put it up off the glass. No, tipped in by KJ Martin.
That's right. Nobody else got down the floor in time. Mobley goes for the block, but there was no other support. Come on, guys.
All of a sudden, that Cavalier lead is down to 13. Mitchell heads to the basket, went high off the glass with the right hand and knocked it home. Donovan now with a 20-point ball game. 74-59. 6:45 to go, third quarter. Houston with the basketball. Porter on the left side. Porter got it out front to Jalen Green. Green gave it to Sengun, left of the lane, back to the basket. Double team by LeVert. Swings it out front to Green. Green with one on the clock. Got it down low. Smith went up. Nobody got fouled. They got bailed out right there. They found Smith down low, and with less than a second on the shot clock, Jabari Smith picks up that foul. You know, Westfield helps small businesses shine brighter. Together with the Cavs, Westfield congratulates Small Business Spotlight winner N-Depth Data Incorporated in Cleveland, led by owner Charles Hubbard. N-Depth Data's platform is a financial operations tool that teaches business owners how to analyze data to increase profitability, create accurate projections, and manage P&L statements. Smith hit the first. One more coming. Jetty Osmond checks in for the Cavaliers. Jetty came off the bench, had a field goal for 2 points in the first half. LeVert sits down with 5 points. Houston trying to keep this interesting. They've cut it to 14. Cavaliers' biggest lead was 20 at 68 to 48. as Jabari Smith swishes the second. So it's a 74-61 ball game, 6:25 to go, third quarter. Garland heads to the forecourt. DG with 9 points, 6 assists. Got it out front to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell backs up to the base of the center circle. Mitchell around an Allen screen. Mitchell shoves it to Allen, right side Jetty. Open three. Perfect. Diddy Osmond hits that three ball. Makes it 77-61. Porter drives by Garland. Porter tried to feed it in the lane. Ball deflected. Came back to Kevin. He got it partially blocked by Mobley. Allen grabs the ball quickly to DG. Garland to the forecourt. On the handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell out front. Mitchell just outside the three-point arc. Fired it down low to Allen, and Allen got fouled. Allen had what appeared to be a dunk. Brought that ball back down, and Chengu was able to foul him.
Can we talk?
Just between
just
us?
A little bit.
Just between us?
Between you and I. This is a bad team for a reason. They're young, inexperienced. They have tons of talent, but they don't know how to play yet. We've been there. They will beat themselves if you put enough pressure on them defensively. You know, and that's our strength. I know we've got anywhere from a 20 to a 13-point lead, but we have to exert our will on a team like this. This is not a good team. You know, and they're struggling, and they know they're struggling. But in order for them to continue to struggle, you have to take them there. And the way you do that is not with scoring points, but with your defense.
Great point, Jim. Allen hit them both, 79-61. Cavs lead back to 18. Jared with 16 points. Here's Jabari Smith. Right of the lane, shoots over Mobley. Evan may have gotten a piece of that one, too. My goodness. 79-61. Loose ball was grabbed by Allen, gave it to Donovan. Mitchell got it out front to Allen, scoops it right back to Mitchell. Lob to Allen, laid it up. No! Oh, they almost converted. Loose ball comes off to Kevin Porter. Porter to the forecourt. Kevin Porter now backs up. Swings the left side to Şengün. Şengün just bodying into Allen. Drive, scores, foul.
Offensive foul. The inside hand. He just literally grabbed Jared Allen's inside hand.
We'll get Lamar Stevens in the ball game for the Cavaliers. Sitting down will be Evan Mobley. As Mobley sits down, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Cavs and Giant Eagle teamed up to fight food insecurity with the Food for Free Throws campaign. For every free throw made at home by the Cavs, Giant Eagle donates $25 to the Greater Cleveland Food Bank. Şengün swishes that free throw to complete the three-point play. 79-64. Cavs up, under 5 minutes to go. Third quarter of play. Garland left of the lane, into the lane, forced up a tough shot. It rolled around the rim and out. Ball tapped back to Garland, and his little fake slide shot is good. DG now in double figures with 11.
DG can't understand why he can't get a call.
Garland.
He's getting hit.
Just bounce right back to him.
Yeah, got lucky. But he's getting hit. As soon as he puts it on the floor, they're contesting his shot and hitting him, and officials are standing there not making the call.
Karis LeVert waits at the scorer's table for his opportunity to check back in. He's joined by Terry Eason from Houston. They chat while watching action. Jalen Green on the right side. Gives it on the baseline to Martin. He'll drive and score with the left hand. A.J. Martin makes it 81-66 with 4:20 to go in the third. Garland, left-hand dribble into the forecourt on the right side. Garland now works his way to the left wing, left of the lane, cross-court right corner to Lamar Stevens. Lamar tiptoeing to stay in bounds. Now comes right of the lane, floats in and out. Rebound grab by Kevin Porter. 4 minutes to go in the third. Rockets with the basketball. Porter to Şengün, around on the left side to Martin. Martin drives by Allen and then simply fumbled it out of bounds. Baseline right.
That's what I talk about, Tim. If you put pressure on them, they'll try to do too much. You know, and they're not coordinated like that yet. They haven't played enough together. So it becomes an issue, but you have to take them there. It's not just going to happen by thinking you can trade baskets.
LeVert back in with 5 points. DG sits down with 11. And here's LeVert on the dribble out front. LeVert running the lane. In the corner to Osman. 3. Nope. Rebound. Lamar Stevens had it and then lost it as he couldn't quite get that grip. That'll get Ricky Rubio in the ball game for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell will sit down. So you've got Rubio and LeVert along with Lamar Stevens, Cedi Osman, and Jared Allen.
You know how important 50-50 balls are?
Especially come postseason.
When the games are won anywhere from 1 to 3 to 4 points a game, and you can get a 50-50 ball to give your team an added possession. This is what I'm talking about, see? You see, you can't allow these teams to feel good about themselves when they know they're not that good.
Green just hit a 3 ball to make it a 12-point game, 81-69. Jalen's got 25. Right side, LeVert, 3, no, and the ball will bounce over the backboard and out of bounds.
That's right. We were getting stuff in the paint. They shut that down. Now we're missing threes. But I'm not criticizing. I'm just telling you how important in the playoffs 50-50 balls are. Somebody's got to get them. Why not you?
No, to your point, Jim, those are usually single-digit games down the stretch. Allen with a block in the paint, but then the ball grabbed by Şengün, and then he put it up and in, and Cedi fouled him.
Yep. I guess I was trying to warn our fans, this is where this is going. When you let these kind of teams hang around, this is what you get. But I take my hat off to them. They never quit playing hard. That's why that's the denominator for winning games. First of all, you got to play hard.
That's a credit to Stephen Silas.
That's right. That's my man. His dad was a great guy, even though we almost got into a couple fights. But anyway, his dad was a great guy. No nonsense.
Of course, Stephen Silas with Houston, J.B. Bickerstaff with the Cavaliers. Part of that very small fraternity, father and son head coaches in the NBA.
It is. It's very unique.
Şengün missed that free throw, rebound grab by Lamar Stevens. Even with the miss, Houston has scored 7 straight. Well, JB didn't wait long to get Darius Garland back in the ball game. Here's LeVert in the right corner. Darius LeVert on the dribble against Eason. LeVert into the lane, leans in, banks it, no. Ooh, they got Terrence with a travel. That's going to bring a timeout on the floor, and I think JB wants to chat with his Cavalier team. 81-71, their lead has been cut to 10. Cavs lead the Rockets with 2:45 to go in the third on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
The Cavs have teamed up with Davey Tree to bring trees for threes to the community. For every 3-pointer the Cavs make at home during the regular season, Davey Tree and the Cavs will plant 1 tree in Northeast Ohio. Follow us all season to see that number grow.
The future belongs to those who dare, the bold and brave, persistent and passionate. At Westfield, we're proud to stand with them, ensuring the steps forward as well as the steps back. Yes, with heads held high, the bold and brave persist, working together, quietly accomplishing the impossible. WestfieldInsurance.com, ensuring the spirit of small business.
Hi, welcome to Huntington.
Hey, what was that? Hey, hi. I signed up for a checking and savings account online, and the app is great, but I'd still like to be able to go to my local Huntington branch. How does that work?
Actually, you don't have to choose. Just keep using the app, and then anytime you want a face-to-face chat with a banker, you're always welcome at any Huntington branch.
Wow, best of both worlds. Thanks.
You bet. Thanks for banking with Huntington.
Learn more at huntington.com/app. Welcome.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, customized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today at clevelandclinic.org/access.
The Cavs have teamed up with Davey Tree to bring trees for threes to the community. For every 3-pointer the Cavs make at home during the regular season, Davey Tree and the Cavs will plant 1 tree in Northeast Ohio. Follow us all season to see that number grow.
Put your hands up in the club. Just woke up. I'm doing my own
Now, as far as I'm concerned, Marty can play Beyonce the rest of the night, and I'd be fine with that.
Well, she's got one song I love. It's called Me, Myself, and I. It's deep for women. It's, because she's talking to her girls.
Right.
And I'm telling you, man, if you heard that song called Me, Myself, and I think for me, that's her best song. The beat, the groove, everything is just right about it.
Marty Allen, of course, playing female artists tonight in all genres for Women's History Night here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Off that timeout, Alperin Sengun with a little hook shot in the lane. Cavs lead down to 8.
Now you've got your work cut out. You've got to break that momentum.
Here's Mobley at the foul line. Right side, Rubio. Rubio, wide open three. Nope. Rebound, Sengun.
That's the third missed three-pointer the Cavs have missed. Them wide open.
Houston playing with some confidence. They pulled to within 8. Rockets trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. Sengun, right side. Got it out front to Smith. Now they work it down in the left corner. The three off the mark from Eason. Rebound put back up. No. Rebound, Smith stuffed it home.
That's right. And Lamar was out on the perimeter. You got Mobley in there trying to block shots. You got to come back and give him some help to get the defensive rebound.
Cavs lead down to 6. Houston has outscored them 32-21 here in the quarter. And they're on an 11-0 run. Now Garland left of the lane, just got knocked down. So DG will shoot 2 free throws with 1:39 to go here in the third quarter of play. Now don't forget, after the ball game, Jim is going to stay right here in the Joe Take Perch. He'll join Mike Snyder for the Zoom post-game show. So right now, submit your Zoom post-game show comments and questions to Mike and Jim on Twitter at Cavs Audioverse. Mike and Jim will reply on the Zoom post-game show. Zoom, one platform to connect.
Well, I'll tell you what, before you send those in, let's wait till after the game. Let's see if we can break their momentum and get this victory. Tim, I played on teams like Houston, and we beat good teams because they didn't necessarily take us lightly, but they weren't consistent in their efforts defensively to slow us down.
Before Houston got into this 4-game losing streak, Jim, they had won 3 in a row, including a win over the Celtics.
Yes, I'm telling you, anybody can beat anybody on any given night. Look at that.
3 by Green, no good, but an offensive rebound, Eason. Eason comes underneath the basket, went in and laid it in with the left hand as he got by Rubio.
We talked about the talent they have. It's young, but it's talented, and they play hard.
83-77. Garland right of the lane, into the lane, floats, left it short, and then Garland reached in on Sengun, and if that's on DG, that's 4 fouls on Garland. The Cavaliers short-handed tonight. It's Isaac Okoro. Played only 8 minutes in the first half, and he has left the game with some soreness in his knee, and he will not return. So Garland sitting down with those 4 fouls. As Donovan Mitchell is at the scorer's table, he's checking in. As the Cavs are over the limit, Sengun shooting 2 with 59.7 to go here in the third quarter. First one rolled around the rim and out. He's missed his last 2. Here comes Donovan. Donovan had an 18-point first half, but Mitchell with only a field goal here in the third. And Mitchell with 20 points. He's 8 of 12 from the field.
Well, we need his scoring, too. I don't like the feeling of going into that fourth quarter with under a 10-point lead without a double-digit lead, because this team, they're feeling it, Tim.
They sure are. As Sengun hits a second to make it a 5-point game. It's 83-78. A 34-point third quarter for the Rockets. Here's Mobley on the right side. Works his way out to the top of the three-point arc. Left wing Lamar. Stevens behind his back on the dribble. Into the lane. Forced it up and scored. Lamar Stevens with his first 2. Makes it 85-78. The Cavaliers again by 7. Here's Nix. Nix, baseline left, cross-court pass, hit the net, deflects off the leg of Jabari Smith and goes out of bounds. But that ball caught part of the net and the rim. It had an odd spin to it. And when Smith tried to corral it, it ricocheted off his leg. The Cavaliers will get the basketball. Steven Silas is going to get Usman Garube in the ball game.
No.
Cavs can't quite run it all the way out, about 2.7 difference.
Now, Garube is a three-point shooter, so you can't slack off him if there's any time left.
Here's Mitchell near the half-court line, picked up by Eason. Mitchell, 10 on the shot clock. Donovan around a Rubio screen. Donovan spins in the lane. Left corner, Levert. 3. No. Rebound. Stevens tried to tip it in. And they'll call Stevens for the foul.
What the what?
Lamar Stevens. And looking up at the Humongotron, I just read his lips. He said, "What did I do?" Levert let fly with a 3. Stevens tried to tap it over Jabari Smith. And all the way to the other end we will come as Jabari Smith will shoot free throws. Cavaliers are over the limit. And for Lamar Stevens, that's his first foul. So Smith with a chance to cut further into this Cavalier lead. Good on the first. Hey, become a member of Cavs United, presented by Bread Financial, and lock in your seats for the 23-24 season. Learn more and enroll. Visit Cavs.com/enroll. Smith, line right. Second one. Got it. So the Cavs lead is 5. 4.8 to go. Inbounds. Mitchell, 3 on the clock. 2 on the clock. Donovan, long 3. Nope. And that ends the third quarter of play. Well, Houston closes out that third on a 16-4 run. And the Cavs are in a tussle. 85-80. Cavs lead the Rockets at the end of 3 on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
For the health coverage you need close to home, lean on Molina Healthcare. With a Medicaid plan from Molina, you get access to high-quality medical, pharmacy, dental, and vision coverage, plus online doctor visits through Teladoc for expert care wherever you are. Molina Healthcare also provides transportation to medical appointments, Amazon Prime for 3 months, a 24-hour nurse advice line, prescription delivery, and more, all at no cost. Get the most from your health plan. Visit leanonmolina.com for details.
Paramore in North America. June 4th at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tickets on sale now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. Paramore with special guests Block Party and Genesis Owusu. Paramore's new album, This Is Why, available now. Paramore returns to North America.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more family fun. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you'll get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss out. Visit inflationbuster.com to get started today. That's inflationbuster.com. Offer ends soon.
Review certain rate date requirements and other terms and conditions. Visit inflationbuster.com. Call 1-833-7-ROCKET. Equal housing lender license 156. MLS consumeraccess.org number 3030.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Weekly all along the Cavaliers Audioverse, it's Cavs HQ, your headquarters for all things Cavaliers. We'll go on, but mostly off the court, with players, coaches, and special guests, as well as our entertaining hosts. Cavs HQ. Right here on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
The Alan Cox Show. If you have appropriate dress, afternoons at 2. Wear it on WMMS.
I say I'm too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say.
Well, the Cavaliers find themselves in a scrap with the Houston Rockets, 85-80. Cavs up as we start the fourth quarter of play. Houston closed out that third quarter on a 19-6 run. They outscored the Cavs 37-25 in that third quarter.
And Chip, with a variety of combinations on the floor.
Mobley fired in the right corner to Levert. Levert buried a 3, but before that, Evan was getting pushed. He got that foul on K.J. Martin. Or a foul on Martin.
You could have called that anytime. I mean, they've been doing that all game. They've been a little more aggressive than us, Tim, on the defensive end. making us feel their presence.
So it'll be Levert to inbound over on the far side. Levert started the second half for the Cavs as Isaac Okoro sitting out the second half. He's got some soreness in his left knee. Cavs up 5. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Crossover dribble. Comes right to the lane. Head and shoulder fake. Put it up. In and out. But Donovan got fouled. So Mitchell shooting 2 with 11:40 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Cavaliers, after tonight, will be in Atlanta on Tuesday. That's a 7:30 tip. And then right back home next weekend. Friday, the Knicks are in town. And then Sunday night, it'll be Indiana. Now, that game next Sunday is an 8 o'clock tip. And we had the early tip today at 6 o'clock, but the late tip next Sunday at 8 o'clock. Donovan Mitchell good on that first free throw.
Well, if there ever was a Donovan Mitchell time, I don't think you can wait till the last 5 minutes crunch time. We need all of his offensive efforts right now, Tim. All of his big play abilities. You want to knock this team out. You don't want to go down the stretch, with them playing like this. They've been playing what we call small ball because they are small, and they've been doing a good job of it.
Mitchell hit them both to make it 87-80. Here's Green left of the lane, spun that shot in.
Yes, he did.
Jalen Green's having a big night. He's got 27. 87-82. Houston back to within 5. Osman, left wing 3. Big bounce, no. Rebound comes off to Eason. Rockets with the basketball. It's a 2-possession game. Eason on the handoff to Green, and a foul is called on Eason as he threw that leg out to set the screen after the handoff. Tari Eason picks up that foul. That's his 5th. With 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Cavs get the basketball up by 5. And now you've got Mitchell along with Levert, Osman, Mobley, and Allen. Mitchell, right of the lane, drives, and he missed the layup. It spun out on him. Oh, my. Houston with the basketball as they head the other way. Green out front against Levert. Green trying to get to the basket, lost the ball off his leg out of bounds.
Yeah, they beat him up pretty good. That's what I've been waiting for. Be a little physical with him. You can never let an offensive player be more physical than the defensive player. Yeah, they beat him up good. Good defense.
Steve Silas letting Dietrich Taylor know, hey, I haven't said much all night.
Got him good, Silas. We got him real good.
That's Mitchell out front. Playing. Quick 3, in and out. Rebound, Jared Allen to Levert. Quick 3, no. Rebound, grabbed by Eason. Cavaliers. Somewhat cold from beyond that arc. As Eason heads to the forecourt.
Open looks.
On the handoff to Dacian Nix. Nix feeds it right side to Green. Green against Jared Allen. Green between his legs on the dribble. Got it out front to Garuba. Back to Green. 3 short. Long rebound. Jared Allen throws it ahead to Karis Levert. Levert to the forecourt for the Cavaliers on the left-hand dribble. Under 10 minutes to go. Levert out front to Allen. Allen just inside the three-point arc. Lobbed it to Jetty. Spun it up. Missed it. Jetty went tumbling, no whistle. Back comes Houston. And Allen with the block at the rim of Eason. Oh, my goodness. But then the Cavaliers couldn't handle the ball on the baseline, and it will belong to the Rockets as they show the fans the highlight of the Allen rejection at the rim of Tari Eason. What a block by J.A.
And, Tim, that's how you change momentum. Making big plays like that on the defensive side of the ball. That's how you change their minds. Because they're just coming in there, dropping stuff in, Tim, and in the paint, picking up garbage and laying it in. We need a defensive presence in that middle. Great play by Jared.
Garland back in the game with those 4 fouls.
We get another one?
Sits down. Right of the lane. Boy, hemmed in and finally putting up a tough shot as Easton. That's no good. Mitchell into the forecourt for the Cavaliers. Fires right side to Garland. Garland back out front. Donovan. Right side Jetty. Jetty right of the lane. High off the glass. No. Allen corrals the rebound. Got it knocked off the backboard and a whistle and a foul. We're going to get that one on Kevin Porter Jr. That's the first foul on KP. That's I'll put Jared Allen at the free throw line with the Cavs up 5, 87-82. 9:20 to go, fourth quarter. Cavaliers. Go ahead, Jim.
Well, this is what's happening. You make a great defensive play. Then you get a second shot opportunity. That's how you break their momentum, Tim. Nothing's got to come easy for them. You have to make them beat themselves.
Jared Allen now has double-double number 32 on the year. Allen with 17 points to go along with 11 rebounds. Makes that 18 points. And Jared Allen. By the way, that's the 37th time this year Jared's had double-digit rebounds. 89-82. Cavs by 7 after Allen hit them both. Porter out front being muscled by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, that's where you're supposed to guard him. See, he's getting frustrated because he doesn't like to be guarded that way. Be physical with them. That's how you beat them.
Cavs lead back to 7. Donovan Mitchell with his second foul for the Cavaliers, their first team foul. Houston with the basketball. They're giving the Cavs a real tough battle. On the right side, Eason works into the lane, hands it off. Allen with a block at the rim, but the ball deflects out front. 3 ball up, no good. Rebound Eason. Eason in traffic, went with the left hand, no. Rebound Cedi Osman. Oh my, the Cavaliers have been blocking shots tonight. That gives them 7. Mobley on the left wing. Evan into the lane. Little hook shot. No. Rebound Allen. Allen in traffic. Went up with the right hand. Left it short. Whistle and a foul. Mobley stuffed it, but the whistle had blown. That'll put Jared Allen back at the charity stripe.
You see how the momentum is changing? See, that's how you're supposed to play these kind of teams. He blocks a short mid-range jump shot in the paint, and then they go down and Jared gets you a second shot opportunity, and they foul you and they put you on the line. This isn't rocket science, but when you know a team's not that good, you have to take them there where they expose what they can't do. They're little. That's why you can get second chance shots. They're athletic. That's why they can beat you off the dribble. Therefore, you need your bigs to play big to give you that in the paint and at the rim support.
Allen swishes the first, follows that up with another make. Jared's got a 20-point ball game. Cavaliers have extended the lead to 9 with 8.5 minutes to go. Here's Kevin Porter. Porter at the foul line. Behind him to KJ Martin. Martin looking. Martin lob, and it's stolen by Allen. Quickly to Garland. Cavaliers force the turnover. Defense does the job. Let's see if the offense can convert. Garland, top of the key. Garland, lob down low to Allen. Allen, pow with the right hand. Timeout, Houston.
That's how you break momentum.
Garland found Allen. Boy, Allen has been a force here tonight. Jared Allen now with a 22-point ball game to go along with 12 rebounds and 3 blocked shots. Cavs lead back to double digits, 93-82. They're up 11 with 8:06 to go over Houston on the Cavaliers Audioverse.
For true Cavs fans, it's Bob Evans or nothing. Starting with their signature sausage made with premium cuts of pork, this juicy crowd pleaser leads the team in farm fresh goodness. Also try a Bob Evans fan favorite, the #1 selling mashed potatoes. They're ready in no time, so your family won't miss a second of the game. Earn pro points on delicious Bob Evans sausage and side dishes at Discount Drug Mart today. The clock is ticking.
Drug Mart saves you the runaround. You'll find everything you need.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM is the nation's largest and most applied to medical school. Over 16,000 LECOM alumni are delivering quality health care across the United States, with campuses in Pennsylvania, New York, and Florida. LECOM trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, and pharmacists. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make doctors. It's time to get to work.
SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the ticketing app for Cavs fans, like the sideline shot caller. SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so he can be sure every player hears his insightful advice.
Come on, post up, big fella.
You too can get a great deal on SeatGeek. Use code CavsFan22 to get $20 off your first purchase. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. We handle the tickets so fans can fan. Promo code valid for 1 year. Purchase must be over $50. New customers only.
At Giant Eagle, we know Cavs fans expect the very best. For game day food, only the most delicious will do. Whether you're hungry for the highest quality meat and seafood or prepared foods made fresh in store, like our best in town fried chicken, sandwich rings, appetizers, and more, you'll always find something fantastic. Giant Eagle is a proud sponsor of the Cleveland Cavaliers and proud to bring freshness to Cavs fans everywhere.
Alan Cox.
I'm more of a San Pellegrino man myself.
Afternoons at 2 on WMMS.
The fast break of the game, presented by Everstream.
Ball loose on the floor. Out of there with it comes Evan Mobley. Mobley right down the middle, right down the lane, up at the left hand and good.
That's right, Tim. Coast to coast. Last 2 games, young Mobley is getting the job done. 21 points, 10 rebounds, shooting 63% from the field.
That's the Everstream Fast Break of the Game, presented by Everstream, Cleveland's business-only fiber network. So, faster fiber, better business. Off the timeout, Cavs have extended the lead back to 11, 93-82. Rockets basketball, just under 8 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Here's Nix out front. Nix to the foul line, picked up by Garland down the left side to Eason. Eason in the left corner against Mobley. 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. Eason drives, comes under the basket. Shot blocked by Mobley, but it didn't matter. That was a 24-second shot clock violation.
And they did it with their defense. Now it's a different game. They're not as confident as they were before.
Yeah, you can see
in
their
fact,
shoulders.
Coach Silas sat down.
So there you go.
When they had hope, he was standing, wasn't he, Tim? What's he doing now? He's sitting there talking to John Lucas.
Here's Jared Allen, right of the circle. Allen on the handoff to Garland. Garland got bumped by Porter. The foul will be called.
And what's happening with the officiating now? We're getting more calls because we're being aggressive. And aggression they appreciate in this league. You're aggressive. They may blow a couple early, but you'll be getting calls too. If you're aggressive on defense and if you're in attack mode on offense, at some point they've got to blow that whistle.
Garland shooting 2. First one good. Before he shoots the second, let's pause for station identification on the Cavaliers.
100.7 WMMS, Cleveland.
An iHeartRadio station, your FM home for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball.
MMS.
Garland to hit them both. Cavaliers now on an 8-0 run. And it's a 95-82 Cavalier lead. They're up 13 with 7:18 to go. Here's Kevin Porter. Right wing, jumper switch. KP, 3 field goals, 6 points. Makes it 95-84. 7:05 left.
Now the challenge for us, Tim, is to shut the door.
Garland, right side Mitchell. Open 3, short. Although it bounced off the backboard, you thought he might get a roll right there. 95-84. Houston to the other end. Porter right in front of the Cavalier bench, guarded by Osmond. Shoves it out front to Martin, or to the lane to Şengün. Şengün up with the left hand, and he rolled it in.
And that's what I'm saying. You know, the hardest thing is to shut the door. They had their run in the third. Now you've had your run. Now you got to shut the door. That takes a little more effort.
6.5 minutes to go. Garland left of the lane, driving to the basket. He scores off a nice feed from Donovan Mitchell. Boy, Mitchell's holding that left hand. I think he got hit on that left hand.
Yeah, he did.
Garland now with a 17-point ball game. Şengün straddling the 3-point arc on the right side. Boy, Donovan really protecting that left hand. Şengün, run of the lane, leans into Mobley, tried to bounce it to Eason. Ball came free. Out of there with it, Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell on the right-hand dribble. Mitchell fires left side to Jetty. Osmond outside the 3-point arc. Under 6 minutes to go. Jetty gave it up to DG. Lob on the left wing to Mobley. Mobley back to the basket, backing down, out front Garland. Garland, right wing Jetty. 3 on the way. In and out. Rebound Şengün. Ahead to KJ Martin. Martin ran into Jetty, put it up no, and a foul will be called on Jetty Osmond.
Yeah, this is the most open look threes I've seen them miss in a couple of weeks, Tim. They've been wide open. But let me tell you about this pace. This is a heck of a pace. These kids are playing. That's why they substitute so much. You know, they don't get a lot of minutes, but they play at a tremendous pace. I don't even know in Basketball Reference what their pace is, but tonight they picked up the pace.
Porter inbound over on the far sideline. Got it into Smith. Hands it right back to Porter. Porter comes around Şengün. Porter just lowers the shoulder into Allen. KP now threw it out front. It goes to the backcourt. And that'll be an over and back. Jabari Smith tracked it down. But it's Cavalier basketball with 5:31 to go. Here is LeVert in for the Cavaliers as Jetty Osman sits down. Karras with 5. Osman also with 5. Here's Garland on the left-hand dribble. Top side to Mobley. Mobley on the handoff to LeVert. Gave it right back to DG. Garland, top side to LeVert. Karras behind his back into the lane. Weaving his way to the basket. Oh, boy, where was their travel there? They call it travel on Karras LeVert.
They must have called the hop. I thought he hopped with 2. Maybe he didn't.
So with 5:17 to go, that'll give the ball back to the Rockets.
Now you got to hold. You got to be tough here. Hold.
Cavs at one point were up 20. Houston had it down to 5. Smith right wing 3. Too strong. Rebound Allen as he boxed out Şengün. And now Jared gives it up to Darius Garland. Under 5 minutes to go. Cavaliers by 11.
Closing time.
Here's Garland in the center circle. DG with a 17-point ball game tonight to go along with 7 assists. Garland with a crossover into the lane. Porter knocked it out of his hands, but it came to LeVert. Left corner, and he hit the 3 ball. The ball got knocked away from Garland. It ricocheted to LeVert, and right in front of the Rocket bench, he let it fly and hit nothing but net.
Yeah, Garland knocked him over. In football, would that have been a 20-yard penalty?
And now LeVert with hands like snakes with the steal and the dunk at the other end.
That's what we're talking about, Tim. You got to close the door.
LeVert whipped those hands in there, popped it free, dunked at the other end. Cavs by 16. Timeout, Houston. 4:20 to go. Cavaliers up 102-86 on the Cavaliers Audioverse. Steel is vital to modern life, and Cleveland Cliffs is proud to make some of the most advanced steel in the world. Their people and products continue to be the backbone of American manufacturing as they develop solutions today for a clean energy future. Cleveland Cliffs steel is sourced and produced right here in the Great Lakes region. The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as they innovate green steel for blue lakes. Together, we are stronger with steel. To learn more, visit clevelandcliffs.com.
The dedicated men and women at First Energy are lighting the way in your community every day. From Tony, whose boxing program gives kids a fighting chance, to Amy, who uses her experience to support NICU babies and their families, to Dr. V, who mentors and motivates, and Mary Beth, who creates experiences that make everyone feel valued and included. See their inspiring stories and more at firstenergycorp.com/lighttheway.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, like Corolla Cross, the first ever Corolla SUV, or the best-selling Toyota Camry, now available with all-wheel drive. And you can get 3.99 APR financing on a new 23 Camry, now through April 4th. With approved credit through TFS, excludes TRD and hybrids. And every new Toyota comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance. Get complete details at buyattoyota.com. Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
What does it mean to be a nurse at Cleveland Clinic? To us, it means being at the center of world-class care with the #1 hospital in Ohio and supporting the health of our communities while getting the support you need to care for your career, your personal well-being, and thousands of lives every year. For every care in the world. Further your nursing career at clevelandclinic.jobs.
Are you ready for it?
Karis LeVert with a little mini outburst of his own, a 3-ball, a steal, and a dunk. 5 straight points for LeVert. Cavalier lead as pop back out to 16 at 102-86. They lead the Rockets with 4:20 to go, fourth quarter here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And don't forget, after the ball game, Mike Snyder, Jim Jones, they're going to talk all about it on the Zoom post-game show. So submit your Zoom postgame comment and questions to Mike and Jim on Twitter at Cavs Audioverse, and they'll reply on the Zoom postgame show. Zoom, one platform to connect. Off the timeout, Green baseline left with a jumper that's good, and he got fouled.
That's right. Green is good. Last year was his shot selection. This year, Tim, he's a lot more efficient. You can tell that at some point he's going to break through and he'll be unstoppable. But these are the kind of games I'm glad it's happening with this team. You know, you just have to play them. And,
you know what? Green with 30. If this young core,
yeah, they're nice, man.
9 of them that are under 22.
Yeah, they got to sprinkle some vets in there sooner or later. Right. But I'm telling you, man, they've got talent.
Green hit the free throw. Here's Mobley in the lane. Hook shot up. No. Rebound grab by KJ Martin.
They made him hurry. He hurried the shot. He didn't even have to. He's 7 feet under the basket.
Kevin Porter Jr. out front. Comes around the screen from Smith. Porter left of the lane. Look and dumps it behind him to Martin. Got it out front. Green. 3 on the way. In and out. Rebound Şengün and Allen both go down to the floor. And Allen saved it into Mobley. Got it to Mitchell. Ahead to LeVert. LeVert on the right side, outside the three-point arc. Tosses it out front to Donovan Mitchell. And now Donovan will wait for Jared Allen to come to the forecourt. Donovan uses Allen as a screen. Mitchell, right corner. Mobley, 3, short. Mitchell grabbed the offensive rebound. Got it to Allen. Got it blocked by Şengün. Mitchell tipped it to Mobley. Mobley in traffic. Foul. Winning plays from Donovan Mitchell.
That's what I'm talking about. And look at Donovan laughing. Because, Tim, you've got to feed the bear. You have to feed these big guys because this is the kind of physicality for bigger, stronger, more experienced players that our bigs are going to face. And you have to make them a threat. If they're not a threat, they'll be double, triple teaming our guards.
Mobley missed the first. That's now 3 straight misses going back to the first half.
Yeah.
Missed his final 2.
Yeah, bend those legs, big fella.
There we go. So Evan Mobley splits the pair. He's got 19 points in the ballgame. Cavs by 14, just over 3 minutes to go. 103-89, they lead the Rockets. Porter got it out front. Şengün in the left corner to Smith. 3 is up off the back of the rim. Long rebound comes to Caris LeVert. Cavs trying to finish this one off and finish their march to the postseason. Here's Garland, left of the lane. Hands off to Allen in the lane. Foul with 2 hands.
That's right. Make those bigs relevant. You're going to need them.
Jarrett has matched his season high of 24 points. 105-89. Green on the right side. Lobbed it out front to Şengün. Şengün against Allen. Şengün into the lane. Allen cut him off. Şengün knocked him down, and the foul is called on Şengün.
He's kind of slow. But he's got great footwork.
And now JB realizing the end is coming has emptied the bench. 2:21 to go. And the Cavaliers are going to bring a whole bunch of new guys in, but first they'll take the timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Cavaliers up by 16, 105-89, 2:21 to go. Let's tell you how we got here, in fact. It's our game summary, and it's presented by Betway. Cavaliers jumped out to the big early lead. They were up 33-22 at the end of one quarter. They were blistering from the field in that first period, shooting 12 of 18 for 67%. Cavs continue to build the lead in the second quarter, outscoring the Rockets 27-21 in that second quarter of play. At the half, the Cavaliers had 3 in double figures, led by Donovan Mitchell with 18 at the intermission. In the third quarter of play, give Houston credit. They outscored the Cavs 37-25 and closed out the quarter on a 16-4 run. And that Cavalier lead, which was 17 at the half, was down to 5, 85-80 as we went to the fourth quarter of play. But as Jim has referenced throughout the fourth quarter, this is a young, inexperienced Houston Rocket team. Cavaliers just kept the pressure on, and you could feel the Rockets begin to wilt. And now here in the fourth quarter of play, the Cavs with a 20-9 advantage in the fourth period. And the lead back to 105-89 with 2:21 to go. For the Cavaliers, leading the way, it has been Jared Allen. Big night, 24 points, 14 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell with 22. That's your game summary, and it's presented by Betway. And as we mentioned, there are all sorts of fresh bodies out there for the Cavaliers. Rubio left to the lane with a floater that missed. Rebound Frank Kaminsky for Houston. So Steven Silas has also emptied the bench. The Cavaliers have Rubio, Sam Merrill, Dylan Windler, Mamadi Diakite, Isaiah Mobley in the ball game. We've got a dunk in the lane by Eason for Houston. So the Cavaliers are less than 2 minutes away from clinching their postseason berth. How about that? Merrill out front with a three that's short. Rebound out of bounds. Isaiah Mobley didn't try to pick it up because he thought it went off a rocket.
Yeah, get the ball.
It did go off the Cavalier.
Yeah.
So
Merrill's got a nice stroke. I like his stroke.
Where Sam Merrill, originally signed to a 10-day contract, he's now been into a multi-year deal by the Cavaliers. Here's Frank Kaminsky. Boy, with March Madness going on, you think of Frank Kaminsky as that Wisconsin Badger as he gives it off to Eason. Eason fires, and the pass intercepted by Ricky Rubio. Down the floor to Merrill, in the middle to Mobley, back in the right corner to Merrill.
Shoot,
Merrill.
I want to see him shoot.
In the left corner, Diakite's three. Good! Mamadi with the three ball. It's at 108-91 with under a minute to go. Whistle and a foul in the lane. I think they'll get Sam Merrill with that one. So again, the Cavaliers coming into today, sitting in the 4 spot in the Eastern Conference, 47-28, 5 ahead of New York. So again, today's win doesn't clinch the 4 spot, but the Cavs aren't too far from that either.
Yeah.
With Atlanta coming up on Tuesday night as a shot is missed from the left wing by Knicks. But the Cavaliers leading the Knicks by 5 coming into today. Knicks are idle, so the Cavaliers will push that lead to 5.5 over New York. We're down to 30 seconds to go. Ricky with a 3 ball short. Rebound Diakite. Lob out front to Merrill.
Come on, Merrill. Shoot the ball, baby.
Cavaliers, I think, are going to take
it's
the
over.
Shot clock violation.
Yeah, they don't want the opposition wanting to beat you up because you take a shot. That you've already won the game. They call it not good sportsmanship, right?
So Merrill dribbles out the shot clock. Houston will get it with exactly 14 seconds to go. So the Cavaliers are going to win this one, as the Cavs will improve their record to 48-28. And how about their 30th home win? Buzzer sounds. Cavs win. Cavaliers win it 108-91. Cavaliers are now 48-28, and they have now clinched a spot in the Eastern Conference playoffs. What do you say, Cavs fans? Let's play some Cavaliers playoff basketball. And it's going to happen as the Cavaliers have clinched their spot in the Eastern Conference with a 108-91 win over the Houston Rockets. And Jim, wasn't the prettiest of wins today, but when you look at it big picture-wise, for the Cavaliers at this point to be 48-28 and already have clinched their spot in the Eastern Conference and pretty much right there to clinch home court advantage in the first round. How about the growth and the development of this team led by J.B. Bickerstaff on the bench and Kobe Altman in the front office?
Well, it's all about them at first, Tim, because they had a vision as to what it would take to win in this league. And once they got Garland and a few of the other kids, okay, we've got somebody. You don't want to hear me talk. Who do we have? Donovan? We got Donovan
Mitchell.
Okay, let's.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Donovan Mitchell, how about the fact, as I just said to Jim, Game 76, the Cavaliers win their 48th game and clinch a playoff spot, and literally just a hair away from clinching home court advantage in the first round. When you found out right before Labor Day weekend that you were coming to Cleveland, is this what you had in mind?
Yeah. To be
I hear
honest with you, I'm glad we clinched. I'm going to tell the guys in the locker room, this is great. For the guys that haven't been, appreciate it, enjoy it. You never forget your first one. But in the same token, listen, we're not done. You know what I mean? Like, we got trying to get that 3 seed. It's within reach, but we got to take care of our business and just continue to do what we do, man. But, this is a blessing for the guys like, Darius, Ev, Isaac, Mar. I'm forgetting some guys, but, I think that's the biggest thing is appreciate the little things, appreciate the small moments. We clinch a playoff spot, but we got 6 more games to take care of business, and we're not done.
Yeah, one of the other things I wanted to talk to you about, I want to get your thoughts on this. The Cavaliers are 31 and 15 against Eastern Conference teams. That's number 1 in the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
Donovan, we're better than we think we are, but we have to prove it, don't we?
We got it. We haven't done anything yet. I think the biggest thing is, it's a great record. We've done our thing in the regular season, but, the whole season is a whole different animal. So I think for us, understanding that we've done some good things, continuing to be happy with our success, but not complacent, and understand it's a different monster coming up with whoever we play. It's a different monster, and I think we'll all be ready for it.
Donovan, before we let you go and celebrate with the guys, one final question. Take yourself out of the equation and the acquisition of Donovan Mitchell. What impresses you most about this Cavs team?
I think the hunger. You see it. I see a team that got hurt last year, losing to Atlanta here at home. You see it in different lights. For a young team and guys that haven't been to the playoffs, that's
Eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Rockets fans, catch all of the scores, highlights, and post-game analysis next on the Memorial Hermann post-game show. Brought to you by Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
4 straight losses for your Rockets following a 108-91 defeat at the hands of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Adam Clanton with you in our iHeartMedia Houston studios. The Rockets actually got this thing to within 5 there in the fourth quarter, or to start the fourth quarter, I should say, and looked like they might make a run at this Cleveland team, but too much firepower by the Cavs in the fourth, and the Rockets outscored in that final period 23-11, just barely hitting the double-digit mark in scoring, and was not nearly enough in a 108-91 defeat. Let's get us to our second half highlights presented by Jackpot. Play lottery from your phone. And again, in that third quarter, Jalen Green leading the charge, scoring 14 of his 25 in the frame, and this got it started.
30 seconds gone by. Baseline 3 is up, and it is good for Jalen Green. So a nice triple there for the Rockets. Just their third of the game in 14 tries. 62-46. Pass to Şengün. It was fumbled a little bit, gathered right back down to Green. He's going to go down the heart of the lane and jam it down with the right hand. That was an angry dunk from JG.
Yes, it was, and it got the Rockets to within 64-48. KJ, I should say, hitting one, too.
He faces a double team, kicks it baseline left to Porter, back out to Şengün, out right side for Martin for a 3-ball, and he'll knock that one down. Nicely done that time for Kenyon Martin Jr. with his first 3-pointer in 2 tries. 70-53 Cavaliers.
Rockets trying to get a little bit closer, but still down by 17. Green striking again, and then Alperen Şengün with the and one to get it back to 10.
Porter right to left around the arc. To his right for Green. Green, midsection, now launches a 3 and nails that 3. 14 points in the quarter for Jalen Green. 81-69. He's got 25 for the contest. Here is Scoot down the lane. There's a block for Allen, picked up by Şengün. He got fouled on the way up. He's going to get a basket and an opportunity for a 3-point play. 10-2 Rockets run now.
And he'd get the free throw to go down, so it would be 81-71. Cleveland with a 10-point advantage. Rockets still whittling away. Jabari 27-25 in that third frame. And as we mentioned, Jalen Green had 25 through 3, 14 of them coming in the third. Unfortunately, after he would hit a basket again, it would be all Cleveland, but Jalen did get the scoring started in the fourth.
Rockets left to right in the fourth quarter of play. Green straight away to Tari. Behind him to Martin. And then cross court to Gruba. Underneath, layup attempt is up and good for Jalen Green. Picking up where he left off in the third quarter. Here's Darius Garland straight away. Left of the free throw line. Now squares away. Dotted circle. Lobs into Allen. Gets around Gruba and dumps it down with the right hand. Timeout. Steven Saunders. That's their first field goal of the quarter. Top to Şengün. 4:25 remaining. Ball stolen at midcourt. This is LeVert going to take it all the way for a jam. Timeout. Steven Saunders. Lead back up to 16 just like that. A huge run for the Cavaliers as they start to pull away.
That steal and dunk by Karis LeVert effectively ending things. 102-86 there. 108-91 the final. Rockets fall to their fourth straight, despite the fact that Jalen Green had 30 points on 10 of 17 shooting, including 5 of 11 from downtown. So not only did he hit the 30-point mark again, he did it efficiently, but unfortunately that, along with his 4 assists, hardly enough on a night he just did not get enough help from others in the lineup, despite the fact that both Jabari Smith Jr. and KJ Martin, along with Alperen Şengün, all scored in double figures, and he had 10 off the bench from Tari Eason. Rockets, again, that fourth quarter was a death knell as they were outscored by Cleveland 23-11. We'll take a quick timeout, come right back, and get you caught up on what else is happening around the association on this last Sunday night in March. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Fun and adventure at 3 great parks all year long. Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier offer thrill rides, games, food, and fun for everyone. Whether you're experiencing the thrills on our roller coasters, taking a journey through exhibits, dining at waterfront restaurants, or soaking up the sun at weekend festivals, there's something for everyone. So come have fun at the Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Adventure destinations the whole family will love. Buy weekend adventure passes and tickets online now.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time